Going up there.
Yes, Good morning, guys.
Are we live?
We are live just now.
Hello, everybody.
We have Unfinished Project and Kiwi Classics and Customs up here.
Hello, Unfinished. Hello, Kiwi. I hope you like what you see of Mexico. Not in town, but we were just there.
Yeah.
So I'm staying here right now.
500
meters. Use the second or third lane for the left to continue straight.
Second or third lane. How about some gasoline?
Déjame tomar gasolina.
No, I'll just watch.
Okay.
Just look for it.
Okay.
Continue to Tampico with the left.
I don't want to go to Nico.
Pero es la dirección.
Oh, this is bad.
Continue on Tampico with the left. In 500 meters, use the right lane to exit right to Puebla, Tlaxcala, Sahagan. Then continue on Avenida Industrial La Paz.
This is like driving through I don't know what it's like, a maze. Go right, go left, go up, go down.
He wants to know where we are.
We are in the city of Pachuca de Soto,
Exit right to Puebla, Tlaxcala, Sahagan.
in the state of Hidalgo. Hidalgo.
Continue on Avenida Industrial
This or
La
this?
Paz.
This. Sorry.
I mean, if you know this town, I'm sure you can get around, but we're just trying to find the highway out of here.
5 kilometers. Stay to the left to Puebla, Ciudad Sahagan.
There's Toyota dealerships, so there should be a gas station around somewhere.
Yeah.
Tell Kiwi what we're driving.
We are driving a Dodge Ram Charger
1999.
1999. That was-
SLT Plus.
Do you ask me to tell them, or are you
Well,
going to
then tell them.
What it is? You see, Kiwi, how he treats me?
There's a gas station.
Wait, let me fix because I'm not on all messages. Hold on.
I have to put fuel in this, so don't come out. So
It's a gas station. Okay, Hippie Long is here.
2339. Hello, Hippie Long. 2339.
Don't go in the front.
Wow, that's
It's
60s.
pointing you over there. Look, it's pointing you. See the Burlock is here? Can you read off the businesses' names, please? Like all of them? It's gonna take a while. What is he telling you to?
Come around this way. Because it is on the driver's side.
Give me a second.
What is this?
We need to fill out before we hit the highway for real. We're gonna hit 88, then 132, then 55. Then 136. Okay, I'm done. 40. Okay. Perfect. Like the business names that you would know, those Toyota. Oh, the cleaning you went up. versus per liter. Yeah, 23.39 for the 87 octane. Also, happy Mother's Day. I forgot to mention. I forgot to say it is also here in Mexico is Mother's Day, so it just happened to fall on the same day for both countries. Hey Barracuda. Good morning, Believe. Thanks for being here, Barracuda. So early for you. Why don't you have the same calendar? No. Here in Mexico, the Mother's Day is always on the 10th. It doesn't change. It is, I believe in the US, it's always on the Sunday of some, like the second Sunday or whatever. But no, in Mexico, it's always on the 10th, regardless of what. Hungry already. Too late.
There is 110 kilometers, and we went 294.2 on the trip. Okay, already said that. I told him it would take about 1,300 pesos. It took 1,146.
Barracuda's here, also really early.
Hello, Barry.
And also Believe in Yourself is here.
Hello, Believe.
Believe in Yourself
I
asked
have to reset this.
Believe in Yourself asked his wife if she wanted to go out to dinner tomorrow, and she said yes. He's pretty excited to have the apartment to himself this evening.
Good. I can identify with that. Okay, we're still, let's keep going straight.
Yeah. I was saying happy Mother's Day to everyone. I was saying that it's also Mother's Day.
5 kilometers. Stay to the left to Puebla, Ciudad Sabigan.
Sorry, I was saying that it's also Mother's Day here in Mexico as it is in the US.
Which is rare.
Yeah, and Sri Porlock asked if it is not the same calendar.
Hello, CD Burla. She didn't tell me you were here.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You just said Barry was here.
I said Sri Porlock was one of the first ones.
I didn't hear that. No, what happens is May 10th is always Mother's Day in Mexico. And unfortunately, today is the anniversary of my best friend dying in 2021. So it's good and bad. It's also right around the time that I came to Mexico in 1999, so it's that anniversary plus Mother's Day plus him. Lots of things today. So let's just concentrate on the road.
Let me see. What's your Mother's Day called? Spell it like in Spanish. Let me see.
Dia de las Madres.
Yeah, that's probably right. Classics says Barry just chilling on the deck after leisurely breakfast.
I I had a banana with chocolate chip muffin this morning, so I'm good on food.
I'm not.
I don't need any more. Why is there traffic on Sunday morning on Mother's Day? Why aren't you people at? It's almost 10 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Why aren't you people at eating brunch somewhere? Is there a word in Spanish for brunch?
No, not really.
At the hotel we just stayed at, we got in there last night, which was Saturday night, and the guy behind the counter says, well, the prices in the buffet will be a little bit higher tomorrow because it has extra things, you know, they put out extra things. And I don't know if he meant that was because it was a Sunday or because it's Mother's Day and they're going to charge more for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one it was.
I'm assuming it's because it was Sunday. Yeah.
Liquid cooled van. Nice color. Anyway, the truck is still running well. We've driven it quite a ways. Comfortable truck.
Yeah. I slept well last night. I don't know how about you.
I've slept in and out better than I had in Guadalajara.
The bed was really comfy.
Yeah, everything was soft in there. Sit down on the sofa and you sit into it. You just fall back into it. Very, very soft.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that about the couch.
A little bit
on the
harder.
sofa.
A little bit harder for us older people getting off the couch, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that about the couch. But
That's why I don't have it on there.
the bed was nice.
Yeah, it was one bed, very soft, decent pillows.
And I was tired enough that I just.
But it was an old hotel, which I don't complain about, but there was no elevator to get to the second floor. They did put the electric lock on the door, but that's about it, because, you know, most newer hotel rooms,
Stay to the left.
Stay to the left on the next.
all of the lights are controlled by the master switch at the front door. No, that switch turned on one light, and each light you had to turn on individually, and there was not very much light in the room or in the bathroom either. There was a very weak light where the shower was.
You belong like the band that we were looking at. Looking at the band. The air-cooled
Most,
band.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Stay to the
There are
left.
some really nice ones here, but they ask so much money for them. Even after, you know, they've been used for whatever all their life, they ask a lot of money for them. I can understand if the whole thing
Stay
was
to the left to Puebla. Stay on
taken
Avenue.
apart and every part was replaced like it's brand new again, but just throwing a coat of paint, because most of them were white, so they two-tone it by painting the bottom. So it looks like it's nice, but you open the door and they didn't paint any of the jams or anything, so I don't know. 250,000 pesos for a van like that is just way out of.
Silverlock wants to know if you tipped the guy that washed the windshield.
Yeah, I gave him 15 pesos for. If they only put gas in, I give him 5 pesos. Usually I give him 10, but he did the front and the back window, so I gave him 15.
Yeah, we always tip when they do the windows. And
I tip
the
everybody.
tires. Yeah.
Every morning at the buffet in Guadalajara, even though it's included with the room, but I leave 50 pesos.
No, never mind.
I leave 50 pesos for the wait staff, and I give 50 pesos to the guy that makes the omelets and, you know, the eggs how you like it.
He belongs says, respect. Can Mexicans tell you're a Jackie from the States?
Can they what?
Can they tell you're a Jackie from the States?
Yes, they obviously ask me questions. So where are you from? And when I tell them I'm from the Mexican state here, it confuses them. This guy, the gas guy, just asked me, so are you driving across the country? I said, yeah. He looked at the plates, which are from Jalisco. I said, we bought the truck in Jalisco. We're from Sinaloa, and we're heading down to Veracruz. We're going all the way through the country.
Yeah. Mark Silvestre here.
Good morning, Mark.
Good morning. Let's go take traveling specs. Regular says our local police station was broken into overnight and vandalized, including their toilet. A police spokesman said it's early in the investigation and at this stage they have nothing to go on.
Like they have no cameras in the place?
I think it was a joke. I'm not sure.
somebody was that's in New Zealand. Somebody yesterday was mentioning how clean everything looks on the highway and stuff. They don't see graffiti, they don't see trash all over the place and all that stuff.
Mark says it's a joke.
Oh.
Barry has to confirm. I think it was a joke because they have nothing to go on. Like because they mess with the toilets.
Oh, okay. Trying to figure out jokes while I'm driving isn't gonna work, guys.
I have 3 things to do, but I can still kind of sort of understand.
Well, I can understand Barry. It's what, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning there, so he's probably getting a bit punchy.
Yeah.
Is this actually the highway?
Yes, it's the 88.
Oh, okay. And at what? I hope it's not too long before we hit.
140. It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna intersect at 140.
It's gonna intersect at 140, but it's gonna be a
Oh,
while.
look, they stopped somebody.
Yeah.
State police, whoever the hell they are. I don't know. There's locals, and I guess there's state police, and then there's transit police, and then there's the National Guard on the highway. Every time we saw National Guard out there, they were talking to each other.
Keep it long says we'll make the joke funnier. Trying to figure it out.
Well, with the way the world is, it's totally possible somebody broke into a police station.
Yep.
Like they did in Minnesota. They vandalized the police station, and in Portland, I think too.
Mark says, I was thinking, with the huge amount of tolls, how come the roads are crap?
Because they don't spend the money repairing them. But actually, the road that we were on the last time, and even a little bit yesterday, they made an effort to repair them, but I think it was like an 8-year-old that did it, because they put the asphalt to repair the cement, but they didn't level it out. So every one of us, you're bouncing, or then it's a dip, so it affects the truck and the tires and everything else. It wasn't as bad as the first trip, as the last one we took.
Hey, Tabo's here.
Hey, Towel. Must be really early there too.
Yeah. I haven't seen you in a while, Tabo.
How you doing, Towel?
Yeah, he says, hola, ha llegado el gringo. I think you're confused with that word. He belongs says, so the cops there eat churros instead of donuts?
I've never asked them what they eat.
No.
I'm doing almost 100, and people are running me down here. I know the speed limit isn't 110 here because there's crossings. Does this tell you what the speed limit is?
Yeah, it's 90.
90, okay.
I will say that if you want to make the joke, I would say that police officers eat conchas. That will be more accurate.
Those are kind of dry though.
Yeah, so that's what you hide the coffee for.
Definitely have to have a drink with it.
Yeah. He says, who doesn't eat churros?
Me, I can't.
Believe says, I feel that some of the road work here looks as though they're deliberately forgotten how to pave a road. Tabo says it's 1:30 a.m. I was just about to head to bed. Now I had to relight the heater.
Sorry about that, Towel. We need to get farther south.
Yeah. Pergola says yes, it was intended as a joke, an old Billy T. James joke. He will probably be familiar with it. City Burlock says he looked like an actor in a comedy here. George Lopez, Mexican Spec, remember him?
Oh yeah.
He's old and gray now on commercials.
George Lopez. Right now.
Right now. Giving classics says churros are one of Mexico's greatest experts. City Burlock says with the washer.
The only Latino comedian I ever met was Paul Rodriguez. A friend of mine was his driver. This was back in the 90s when I was living in Vegas. My buddy was working for the Teamsters, and he was hired as the driver because Paul Rodriguez was filming a sitcom, and it was his job to make sure Paul got to the set in the morning because Paul liked to party really hard at that time. So my friend said, hey, Paul's going to be in Vegas performing, and send a note backstage that you're out there and you're a friend of mine. So after the show, we sent a note backstage and say, we're friends of Sean and everything. He sends a note back. I don't know who Sean is. And I'm like, oh, that's figures. Sean said this, that. So he comes out. He was kidding. It was a joke. And a friend of mine was with me, and my parents were with me. There was a little group, and my friend is really good looking. And Paul looks at him and he says, I'm not even close to being gay, but you're a really good looking guy. And Paul invited me when I'm back into Los Angeles to give him a call or whatever, and hang out or whatever, which I would never do. I'm not into anything that he's into. He was into. He's not into anymore. But on the way out, my buddy says, he's gay. No, he's not. Definitely not. It was a joke. He's a comedian. Very nice guy, though. Very nice guy.
That was maybe I don't need the heater. It's only down to 4 Celsius. 4 Celsius is still cold.
Tavo, you have cats. Put them on your lap. You'll be fine. They'll keep you warm.
He says, Mari, yes, I do great. I do. Great entertainer. Cirulo says, oh my God, Paul Rodriguez is hilarious.
Yeah, he's more of a family man now. He's more interested in how well his son is doing than how well he is doing. But he's doing okay too.
Let me plug in the phone.
I'd be able to talk to him more now that I know Spanish, which I didn't at the time.
Hold on, guys. Let's plug in the charger.
I remember another situation. This other friend of mine brought his friend to Las Vegas. They were in the front row of the comedy. I don't remember who the comedian was, but he looked at me. My friend's friend had really long hair, and he says, "Really long hair. You're a musician or you're a loser?" He looks down at his friend and says, "Are you a musician?" He says, "No." There's only one other option. The whole audience laughed at him.
Firefly is here.
Hello, Firefly.
Firefly was reaching for the Doritos and misses due to a pothole.
Doritos?
I mean, same. I'm trying to reach for something on the back, but there's too many potholes.
Too many what?
Potholes.
Potholes. I thought you said buttholes.
Excuse you?
That's what I heard twice. No, I'm not thinking about that, but that's what I heard twice. Let me clean my ear. If you're gonna hang out with comedians, you better keep up with them. You better not be standing there smiling. You better be able to keep up with, and go along with everything they're saying. Rogan makes a point that if things were recorded, when he gets together with his friends, or even the private chats, everybody would be canceled because of the shit they say, but they're only saying the most outrageous thing to make the other guy laugh.
I believe says I got to meet one of the people we had on an old show back in the day.
I'm going that way, right? Puebla?
Yes.
To Puebla?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Let's get ahead of this guy.
We're getting out of 88 and going into 132. Hopefully it's better than 88.
130 what?
132.
Okay.
Hopefully it's better.
Is it right over this?
Not right over this, but yeah, like over the auto bridges.
Okay, back on cement, so...
Sorry guys.
This is asphalt.
Yeah. I can't really pay that much attention to like chat guys because we're on unfamiliar roads. Hold on, guys. Hold on, wait.
Where's the turnoff though?
Right here.
This is it?
Yeah.
You sure?
No, it's not. It's not.
There's no signs.
It's not.
There's no signs.
Never mind. I'm glad I looked.
There's gonna have to be signs when it's a big.
It's right. That one has signs. After the bench, but it has signs.
So we're heading towards Pueblo, right?
This one.
This way?
This one. Ciudad de Mexico, Pyramids. Sorry, guys. Hold on to your pants.
They do not want you getting on this highway at full speed. Do we have our own lane? Yes, we have our own lane, but a car's broken down in it. 98 Volkswagen Jetta.
In 6 kilometers,
Put some gas in it.
exit right to Puebla.
And how long?
We're going to Pueblo. That's right to Pueblo. It's 6 kilometers.
Feels like we're going the wrong way.
Feels like.
Like we're heading back where we were. But that's possible.
No, we're going the right way. We have to because we had to hit the 140 again.
Right. Yeah, we're heading to the 140, which is the road that we took last time with the green Ram Charger that takes us up the mountains, which we're going to lose the signal a few times,
Yeah.
but it's well worth it. Can you get your lip balm out?
Yeah, give me a second.
My lips are chapped. I think I'm dehydrated, guys, from this trip and the stress and everything else.
That's good.
My lips are usually not this dry. And for other reasons. Or I'm dehydrating in the process.
Ay.
So heading here, you guys that weren't on yesterday, we always stop at AutoZone before we leave Guadalajara. I put a new rear wiper on, and I looked at the front ones and I said, well, it's not going to rain, so I'm not going to replace them. It rains on us every time we take one of these cars out on the road.
You should know that right now.
Every one, and I didn't replace the wipers. So we get, just before we get to this town here, and we're going up through the mountains, the live went off, like we don't want any evidence. And the skies just opened up and poured rain on us. I did find out that the wipers are not that bad. They cleaned the window, they cleaned the bugs off the window. Really nice, actually. But as soon as we came out of the hill again, and the rain stopped and the light came back, so there's no evidence that we ever got rained on except for a little water on the hood. I couldn't see anything in front of us. And then there was a guy behind us on a motorcycle. That poor guy.
In 1.5 kilometers, exit right.
We're gonna go on a
Roundabout.
roundabout. Yeah.
I don't want to go to Puebla.
No.
What did it say? Go right? I don't want to go back
No.
to Pachuca.
We're gonna go on a roundabout.
So we're heading to Puebla, right?
Yeah.
Is that the direction we're going?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna exit right to Puebla.
This truck would average 18.6 miles per gallon yesterday, up and down and all over the side, all over the place. So I don't think that's that bad with a 5.9.
Exit right to Puebla.
I don't think that's that bad with how heavy this truck is and the 5.9 and everything. I don't know what you guys get in your 5.9 trucks. Is this another one where you take?
When you do that, I'm gonna check the chat because I've been behind for a while.
Yeah, this is another one where we take the ticket and then we pay at the end.
Okay.
Retire su... Buen viaje.
Gracias. robot.
Sorry.
There's all these people walking here.
Mark Sabe says, I got our Chevy Traverse.
3.8 kilometers to
Yeah.
Apazato.
Mark Sabe says, I got our Chevy Traverse running. We bought it in December and it quit soon after. The ECM1 fuse was blown. I replaced it and went for a 3-hour drive without any issues.
Why did it blow though?
No idea.
Well, there's a reason it blew. Limit here is 80. I don't think so. It says there's a dangerous curve coming up.
People says, I'm in entertainment. Most musicians are introverted or to be extroverted.
Yeah, I've known enough people when they get on stage, they're out there, they do whatever, but at home they're very quiet.
Wi-Fi is hanging onto the dashboard.
Well, don't do that because the dashboard's cracked and you're probably going to fall in with the plastic pieces. You hang on to the radio knobs. That's solid. That didn't seem like a dangerous curve.
That one just looks like the average Australian country highway.
With nothing around for miles and miles.
No, the bumpiness.
Oh.
City Bullock says, yesterday there was a bunch of white lines that crossed the lane. Today I haven't seen any. Look like railroads crossing here.
So you're saying there was DeLoreans all over the place sucking up the white lines? I thought that was the joke.
Car on shoulder ahead.
Car and shoulder ahead.
Probably that one. There's no shoulder on this side for a car. Back up to 18.6. I reset them on the.
It's hidden ahead.
It just went that way.
It says hidden. I think it's that one. But it says a cardboard, isn't it?
I don't know.
Why is there...
It's real.
Okay, so it's still there.
And they're talking to each other. That's all they do.
It's reconnected. Believes that dehydration is no joke.
I know that.
He says, I was dehydrated last night, but I fixed it. Biafla says, this is called the four-wheel test. He says, farmers should use that trick when it's dry. Marcelo says, a nice result for One Nation Tower. Encouraging. Silver says, drink before you get thirsty. Once you're thirsty, you are dehydrated. Mark says, Wildfly, I have and nothing. I was expecting that hitting bumps would kill it and nothing. Wildfly says, that is at the time. Ibelon says, the vial, I know it was the breed with of this. All breed cars I've not had it. Mark says, Wildfly, I hope would. Well, I'm not going to read that into topic with themselves. Hold on. Wildfly says, roundabouts, brace for the things. Wants to know what the white lines are that cross the road. I think it was the same question that
Buff asked
Bob
you.
had the same
When there's something coming up like a curve or an intersecting road or something
Oh, you need
or
to slow down.
cross traffic, they'll put that out there so you can see at nighttime that the reflection of that and there's something coming up.
Yeah, it's kind of like a heads up.
Yeah. And sometimes they put the speed bumps on there if it's like before a really, a sharp curve.
Yeah. It's like a heads up, something's coming up, either a turn, slow down, a city, anything of notice. Believe says, one of the most relaxing drives I've ever had was to my mother's in the pouring rain. I just put rain eggs on the windshield. Rarely says that's good mileage with the aerodynamics of the brake. Hippie says, Spec, is there DUI problems in Mexico?
In some cities, we've had DUI checkpoints in our town, but there's no Mothers Against Drunk Drivers here. They haven't stiffened up the laws. I'm not even sure.
Okay, sorry guys, the phone started heating up. Okay, let's put it like that. Sorry guys, it's not even hot out here. I'm not sure
Oh, the
why the phone.
sun's behind clouds. So here we are again with them not smoothing out the repairs on the road.
So Wildfly said they're back. Kiwi had to leave. He's going to theater performance of Jesus Christ Superstar for Mother's Day.
How nice. I hope he sings along. Jesus Christ Superstar.
I've actually never been to the theater. I've been once when I was like tiny for a kids play, so it wasn't a known play.
Well, that doesn't count.
No. So
Kids suck.
I would like to go to the theater. So Nicolás says, is in Mexico gas alcohol free? Better mileage if so, makes sense.
There's no ethanol in the gasoline here.
Uncle Duck is here.
Hello, Uncle Duck.
They say, howdy folks, happy Mother's Day to the moms.
And the dads that have to take the moms to brunch.
People have time for Starlink. I wouldn't get Starlink. It's another service.
Might lose it here.
But I wouldn't get Starlink. It's so expensive. I think it was like $900 a month. And it wouldn't be, yeah, it's 900 pesos a month. And it wouldn't be worth it for us because we don't travel every month. So Uncle Doug says, I'd be a lost soul without the performing arts. Bible says, words of a starling by chocolate. Nicolás says, Doug, the 40 years stage hand here. DJ Muñeco's back.
Hola.
Buen día.
Hola, DJ.
Bible says back on the air. Yes, sorry, the phone overheated, so it went off. We're back. That was we have one picture.
Is Hippie still here? Hippie Long?
Hippie Long is. I think it was Hippie that I had to leave.
Okay, I was in the middle of telling Hippie that I stopped at a DUI checkpoint, and considering who they hire to be police officers, when they asked me, it started raining, when they asked me if I had anything to drink, I said, no, I don't drink. And I wanted to say, how about you?
Right leg blocked ahead.
I wanted to ask him if he's been drinking. But no, I just wanted to get home. Well, not really blocked, just
Yeah.
the cones. Are you gonna rain on us?
Yep.
If you're gonna rain on us, then do it.
No.
Don't mess around.
No.
Either all or nothing.
No. Alright, this is time for a blackbird. I don't know what that means.
Why is this
Hey,
truck?
Adrian is here. Hey, Adrian. Adrian.
Oh, hi, Adrian. Why is this truck going so slow with hazard lights on?
Good morning.
Mitsubishi L200.
Is it greetings? How's the road going?
The road's not as good as it was yesterday.
Yeah, we're waiting for, we're right now on 55. We're waiting to hit 140 for it to be, 140 for it to be better. Should be a bit. Uncle Doug says, very nice if you long list of stories. If not, it's not me yet. Uncle Doug says, probably in the 80s. Now just jam with my singer or arthritis. Jay is here. Hey, Jay.
Hello, Jay.
Nice to see you. People says, looks like Mexico needs more road taxes.
No, they don't. These are toll roads. We pay enough to use them. And they should. Well, they fixed them, but they didn't fix them correctly.
Yeah, it says
video of the green Ram Charger
Yeah.
when I took a video at AutoZone and I was showing the interior, and she said that she does not.
But it says, does anyone else love walking in the rain besides me? That is, I do love the rain. I love the rain. I love doing things around the rain. I don't love walking in the rain so much anymore.
I don't like wet clothes.
Yeah, but like, I enjoy, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason I enjoy washing the dishes in the rain. Like getting my hands wet while it's raining, it's random, I don't know. Also just like sitting like out like on the porch while it's raining is really nice. Look at that says pound cake wildlife. Let me see.
Lemon pound cake?
Lemon pound cake. Oh, now you're making me hungry. Tavo says you answered your own question, my skills spec. Mitsubishi L200 Triton here. City Burlock says, esta semana aprendí a chatear. Sí, hay que usar el traductor de Google, más de 50 idiomas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero no es siempre correcto. Tiene que saber si es correcto o no.
Sí. Straight Bullet is here.
Hello, Straight Bullet.
Hey, Straight Bullet. My place is here. We are in Mexican Sped's truck, but they need to break the sound barrier. Max 0.9, mic 0.95.
I don't think this truck's going to do that.
Jay says, raise your
So
hand.
where are we going? Straight?
Yes.
Keep going straight?
Yes, straight. Straight. Jay says, raise your hand if you've ever got soaked riding a motorcycle in the rain.
I don't ride motorcycles. Bicycle, yes.
We
Motorcycle.
have ridden motorcycles.
Bicycle, yes. Motorcycle.
We're in Tlaxcala, guys.
Are we?
That's what I said. Welcome to Tlaxcala.
I've never been here before.
Well, we are here now.
And we're going to Jalapa, which is what that says.
Yeah.
We haven't had breakfast or anything. I had a muffin, that was it.
I'm eating some chips right now.
And of course, I'm not hungry either.
I am.
I don't want to eat unless it's at a fast food place where we know the quality of the food, price of the food, everything else. I don't want to eat somewhere where I don't know. Yesterday we got into a taxi to go, actually we went to the hotel we stayed in last time because it's connected to a mall, and we went into the mall for Walmart and stuff. And the taxi driver charged us 120 pesos to go 8 kilometers. So just out of curiosity, we checked what the rates were in the town, and it was 35 pesos as a base rate and 3 pesos for every kilometer after that. So it was supposed to be 60 pesos or a little over 60 pesos to get there, but he doubled it.
Yeah.
The second guy that took us back to the hotel was right on at 70, so I gave him an extra tip of 10 pesos.
Kiki Long says, I'm kind of slutty. I'd rather ride anything. I don't judge. City Burlock says 180 kilometers per hour is way too fast. I mentioned that earlier.
Hippie, I'm kind of like the same. I don't know if I would drive them, but I bought just about everything. I even had a Volvo. It was cheap at the impound sale, so I bought it.
Steven Andrews is here.
Which one?
Steven Andrews 10, 12.
Okay, that's number 1. Hello, Stephen Andrews 1.
Steven Andrews is good morning. Steven says, I have sad news for everyone. The Crown Victoria overheated and stopped running this morning.
Overheated.
Yeah.
So did they turn off the fans or something in front of it? When I move over, if you're gonna ride on my tail, that means for you to go faster. And I don't think you can because you're a Kia.
Barclay hates dishonest taxi drivers. Yeah, that's why we would prefer using Uber.
There was no Uber in Pachuca.
But there's no Uber in Pachuca.
Because you know the rate. And because Uber is in our town, the taxis had to get honest.
Yeah.
They also have an app now that they start, and it'll tell them how much the ride was. So basically, like when we go from our local supermarket back home, it's 50 pesos. It's cheaper than it would cost me to drive my truck to back from the store.
In 8.3 kilometers. Exit right towards Elbow.
In 8 kilometers, exit right. It belongs says 14 here and only 8 thumbs up. I think I have a date even and a thumbs up combo. There you go. Thank you, it belong. Am I still on? No.
We can see straight bullets, though. Gotta keep both hands on the steering wheel on this one.
Trouble says it might have blown a head gasket from running it so hard and long with the spark plug blown out.
That could be.
Yeah. I say yeah like I know what I'm talking about.
Going to the right. I didn't want to get in front of that motorcycle. Now I'm back over here. These ups and downs on the road is what uses more gas.
Yeah.
I just want to keep it at a steady, whatever the limit is here, 100 or something.
If you don't have the question. Says,
$27.99.
wait, it belongs to the spec. Is it better for the purchasing party to take car over border or are brokers cheaper better?
Brokers.
Broker/shipper better. So
Well, that depends where the person is in the U.S. If they're on the West Coast, it's better for me to take it up to the Nogales border because it's a shorter ride home. But they have to come into Mexico to take delivery of it and then cross it themselves. That's the rules of U.S. Customs. When we do it this way, the customers are on the East Coast, or like this customer's in Michigan, and what's going to happen is it's going to be shipped to Tennessee, and Adrian, who's in the chat here, is a Tennessee dealer. He's going to take possession of it, maybe do a few repairs on it that I wasn't able to do here, and get a Tennessee title for it and deliver the truck to the buyer who's in Michigan with a Tennessee title all ready to go and a 60-day trip permit to get home so he can get his license plates and everything there. So the end buyer is going to get it with a U.S. title and a trip permit to drive it in this case. Now what we have to do when we get home is go find a reputable accounting firm or accounting person that can give us suggestions and counsel us on what's the best way to continue shipping out cars, because whose rule was it? The Mexican Customs, or that we can only do one car? Whose rule was
the port specifically.
Not the port, it was the government. It was either Mexican Customs.
It was Mexican, but it was the port.
Yeah, let's just say it's Mexican Customs, that an individual person can only ship out one vehicle per 365 days. What?
Farther down, we're exiting.
Move your arm. Is it going to say 140? Is that where we're exiting to?
I guess. Exactly.
Okay. So Mrs. Beck already exported a truck, and I'm exporting this one, and we can maybe do a couple more with my son's mother's information, and maybe a friend or something. But to do long term and 3 or 4 at a time.
Exit right.
Right?
Yes. Shit. Right on your foot.
There you go.
Sorry.
You have that receipt, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, guys.
So we have to get into a situation where probably Mrs. Speck is going to have to open up the company under the Mexican Speck name, and so the company will be able to ship it out, but also under her name personally. Because if we incorporate, we're going to have to, we buy the vehicle, we have the original invoice, which is the ownership document. We would keep that, provide a copy, and issue another invoice in Mexican Speck's name as the next ownership document to the buyer. But I don't want to invalidate the original invoice. I mean, on this one, it is because the truck was bought on a loan. A company, I think it was an insurance company or something, because it said Suministros. That leads me to believe it was an insurance company of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
And they had it for months, a couple of months, or maybe just less than a year, and then they sold it back to they had to issue another invoice under their name, and I think they sold it back to the original selling dealer, and then that selling dealer sold it to the uncle of the guy I bought it from. He got it from his uncle last December, and the truck was parked on the street since December, covered in bird crap, covered in dirt, covered in everything. And we're really gonna have to clean this truck because the leaves and everything that are in the doors here could be very bad for us.
Yeah.
And you know, up underneath and inside the engine compartment and everything. So basically this is, besides the first company that bought it for whatever reason, basically this is a one-owner truck. But it has a copy of the original, a copy of the second one, because where the first company sold it back to the dealership, and then the third one, which is from the Chrysler dealer again to the guy's uncle, which is the one that we're working off now. But that's just how the rules are here. A company cannot just sign off the back of the original invoice and turn it over. They have to run it through their company and pay taxes and everything or get taxes back because of the depreciation. But they have to issue another invoice under their name to the next person. So that's just the way the rules are. Where did we start? Where's the receipt?
Okay.
Where did we start?
Tulancingo.
Huh?
Tulancingo.
Okay, so it's gonna be 128. But there's a lot of rules, there's a lot of logistics to what we're doing, because I have, besides dealing with the owner of the truck and buying it, I have to make sure the Mexican customs agent has her paperwork done. Then I have to get the representative of the shipping company to get me the booking, and they work together and make sure that all the documents are correct. And I have to spend money to put the license plate of this truck in my name, because that's the only thing that shows I'm the owner. They won't just accept my name on the back of the invoice. So that's an extra charge.
Silverlock says, Mexican Spec, what would you pay for a 2000 Durango like yours? Runs great, high mileage, just a ballpark price in dollars. Automatic transmission, USA made, minimum price.
They're selling anywhere here, and you can do the conversion. I don't know what the market is over there, but they're selling anywhere from 35,000 to about 60,000 here because of how much gas they use. Yeah, that would help. Gracias.
Dame un segundo, guys. You guys are gonna learn Spanish with me, because I switch back and forth like how it's been.
Sí, claro, tiene que aprender. Okay, where are we going?
We're going straight.
Well, there's one that goes on that way.
We're going to Apizaco.
12.3 kilometers to Apizaco with Derek Briggs.
I think it's funny, guys, how the GPS lady tries to say the words, the Spanish words in English. It's even worse than my accent.
We're still doing 136.
Really?
Yeah.
How long before we hit 140? The sun's out stronger, so hopefully the camera will be okay. The phone will be okay. Still a ways up there?
Yeah, still always.
Okay.
Rafael says, the audio strip will in the dead cylinder will roll cooler unless you really push your luck. About the car, I forgot what it was. Silverlock says, just think about it. Rafael says, use a stained glass steel thread sets to fix 4.6/5.4 liter engines that blow out spark plugs. People have to thank you for your information.
CD, I'll tell you how much I like my Durango. I want one in every color, except maybe for electric blue.
I'm really behind on messages, by the way. Oh, we're back.
All of the colors that they put on the Durango, they all, well, not all of them, they put on this. They didn't put the electric blue on a Ram Charger. But, you know, I think we told you guys yesterday that there's very few black ones out there. Again, maybe because of the heat in the country, not many people bought the black ones, but it's hard to find a black one, a black Ram Charger one of these, any of the 3 years. Silver was the most popular color. There are so many silver ones out there, and white. So many. And every one of them has faded paint on it. I published a 2000 that's in the same town that this was in. A 2000 4-speed manual, 5.2 liter silver. I drove the same truck a year ago when it was for sale. Some kid, and he was trying to sell it to get his sister out of the home or whatever. That was the story. But he sold it, and a year later it's published again. I published it on YouTube and Instagram with a price, paint, all the bodywork done, painted and everything, like looking brand new, and then delivered to the Nogales border for that price. Because it's just too nice of a truck not to get the little bit of bodywork fixed. And excuse me, there's no such thing here.
It's just, you know, it's just, you know,
Yeah, we're going. Lots of trees here. I wonder. Lots of trees here. I wonder if the signal would be better in just a thought. Whoa. It was coming over on us.
Yeah, I noticed.
And we're pretty wide to begin with.
Barclays says the stainless thread certs are harder than the spark plugs and will never strip out.
The spark plug may strip out.
Uno's here and says preemptive. Oh,
Preemptive.
I guess.
We're gonna change your name, Uno, to Boo Boo.
I'm gonna put you in a preemptive timeout. You'll see. Marcelo says the Cletus Crown Bake experiment ended this morning. The car was fine in overdrive at 100, but it lost overdrive again, so they had to rev the engine higher and it overheated. Rafael says 38,900 for the 2-valve traction motors.
$22.90 for regular here.
Silverlock says in dollars, sell to you with Mexican pay.
Sell to me? We have enough Durangos here that people don't want.
Yeah. Rafael says nothing is worse than a Texan trying to speak Spanish. Nails on a chalkboard speak. Marcelo says Mexican spec low. Same here in Quebec. The street names are French. The GPS massacres those as well.
Yeah.
Uncle Lux is totally low. Silverlock says this one is silver/pewter.
I know the color very, very, very well.
Silverlock says Miguel, I meant wholesale to you, not me buying one. He's selling 35,000 pesos is about $2,000.
Yeah, right about that. But we have them here. They were sold new here. And plus a whole bunch of American ones came in that, you know, were legalized or were not. And people just don't want them because of how much gas they use. There's a problem with, you know, the
In 2 kilometers, we're gonna exit right.
prices here.
2 kilometers, we're gonna exit right.
What?
In 1.5 kilometers,
Exit right.
use either lane to stay to the right.
Or either lane to stay to the right. That was just missed my answer. The internet dropped out for a while. Answer for what? Sorry, Tavo. Oh, he doesn't know, Tavo, what name the double 40-inch semi-trucks have there. We don't know if it has a special name. Believes says Mark Sabe, believes it's the Mark Sabe.
Is this not getting off that?
No, part of the other one.
So I'm going straight.
No, you're turning.
Well, then say yes.
Exit.
Then say yes. I said, is this the one I'm getting off?
I thought you
no.
said the one behind.
Stay to the right.
There was
to
another
last
one
level.
behind.
Here increase.
Sorry.
The sign does say Veta Cruz, but I have to verify.
Yeah, but when you said it, there was an exit right
I
there.
didn't see anything over there.
Oh, okay.
36, Las Reyes,
Sorry.
South Impact.
Sorry, guys. You're making it.
It's a nice bridge, nice and smooth.
Believe says to Max Way, I remember driving to Montreal, totally missing the reduction in speed limits. I was doing 130, but I caught it in time. Plus says 38,900 is a part number for the kid. Ah, okay, says it's 389000. 00, sorry. When I cat is here,
Hello, Don.
says hello, Mr. and Mrs. Beck. Stripper says if they had fixed the spark plug hole, it would probably still be running. Liv says the Quebec speed traps there were abundant. They didn't mind the drafting that tractor trail for 4 hours though. The trucker didn't mind the improved mileage either. For field office still. Liv says, lower sparrow. No, we're just like that all the time. Silverlock says 5.9 liter automatic transmission, same engine as the one you are driving. Josh, how many's here?
Hello, Josh.
Hey Josh.
Good morning.
And I'm caught up with the messages, with the messages. I'm gonna eat some chips. We're still on 136.
How's gasoline 22.90 here when everybody else is 23.99 all over the country?
I don't know. But you trust that they will give you full liters?
I have no way of knowing one way or the other.
Can I mark this? Traffic? Traffic.
Why is there traffic on a Sunday morning?
I don't know.
This is a car you guys didn't get over there, the Ford Fiesta Icon 4-door sedan.
Believe says I'm just teasing. I know. Bob says no, not Doritos. They're Fritos.
Yeah.
Fritos flavored chorizo and chipotle. They're really good.
Go if you can. Little Monza.
Yeah, they're almost small as well.
That's what the Chevy Monza turned into.
Bob says Fritos are nice. Yeah.
So what's going on in that lane? Is there something? There's nothing marked on there. Okay.
No. Tori's marked anything. He's moving.
So why is
He's moving as well.
what's going on?
I don't know. Noisy. Chevrolet says their convenience store is probably expensive to make up the difference. What convenience store? That was just with the Fiesta Icon 4-door.
Who said that?
Tabo.
Oh yeah, over there, but not in the U.S.
No. Silverlock says it has a factory tow hitch, square hole type also. He's really trying to sell you a truck.
It's an SLT, right? It's an SLT or an RT. I think if I went out and found all of the colors, silver would be the last one I would get.
Yeah, he hates
Not because
silver.
you have it. Well, silver's not a color to begin with, first of all, and second of all, they're all faded. They're all paint's burned on all of them.
He hates silver.
Why?
Firefly says the Monza looks like a Ford Focus.
Ford Focus. No, it's much smaller. Much smaller. In this line, this is based on the Corsa in Europe, I think. the German Corsa. So they had the two-door hatchback, the four-door, which they initially called POP. Then they had the four-door hatchback, which looked more like that one just passed right there. That's a four-door hatchback. They initially called that Swing. Then they had the Monza, which is this. Then they had a little pickup truck called Pickup.
Cool.
I think it was like 94 they came out with the POP and the Swing, and then in 95 or 96 they just dropped the names all together. And the little one was called Chevy, and then you had the five-door, and then you had the Monza, then you had the Pickup. It wasn't important enough to have an actual name.
Sorry. Silver Lux is right back. Cat wants more chicken. Oh, chicken. I mean, cat.
You didn't know which one to say first.
I'm hungry. I'm sorry.
Is it marking all this traffic on there?
I just marked it.
But so it wasn't marked before?
No. I don't know what's going on.
It's interesting to see how many people are impatient.
Silver Lux is not the Hotr model. H-O-T-R.
The RT, yeah, the RT was
That makes more sense.
the RT was color coded, bumpers color coded, everything. You know.
Hey, Buddy Caravan is here.
Hello, buddy.
And they started the conversation saying, what color Durango would you want the most?
I have the white with gray interior, gray leather. The dark red looks nice. The dark green, just like we've delivered two dark green, forest green Ram Chargers. It looks really. We passed one yesterday, the day before, that was sitting out on the curb like for sale or whatever. It looked really good, really shiny dark green. The dark green would be nice, but I do live in a hot climate, so the same kind of situation my Durango was that this was. I bought the truck when it was about 2 years old. A company had bought it first, and they were driving all over the country with it. And I bought it 2 years old because it came out in November of '99 as a 2000 model in Mexico. I bought it in November of 2001 as a used truck with 45,000 kilometers on it, I think. Yeah, 45,000 kilometers on it. And since November of 2001, it now has 120,000 kilometers on it. But my seats are messed up because of the extreme heat that it's always sitting in. Which way am I going?
You are going
Right?
south.
Left. Okay. The seats, the leather did not hold up to the heat. You know, they gets dried out and stuff.
We're going to ¿Es Los Reyes o Catepec?
Apizaco.
Apizaco. Silver Lux, oh no wait. Put it for some color what you want? No. Bob says the chicken wants more chicken too. The silence of the chicken. You saw that movie with Frank, what's her name? Fran Drescher.
Which one?
Where she is a nanny. Or the turn.
Yeah, he's gonna take up the whole bridge for the turn. I'd like that job as long as it's a comfortable vehicle and it has air conditioning, which that one definitely does not because he has his arm out the window.
Sorry guys,
It came back.
see, I don't know.
This is why there's traffic, guys. There's an oversized load here for the power company, and this pilot car, this pilot van here, we can get past it. My gas mileage is going down and down.
Mientras vamos despacito, voy a agarrar eso de porque tengo frío. Ay, no, no jalaste.
Are they part of this?
Sí.
There's no markings on their trucks. I'm not letting them in.
They have the uniform.
They have something. There's a little van behind us. It's got a Chevy emblem on it, so I'm gonna guess it's the Tornado van. little work van. It's like Europeanizing all of the countries with their European looking
Ándale, pues.
vehicles, which is what I don't like. Yeah, get back over.
The messages are not loading.
Go, Jetta, go. Go quickly before they come back over.
There you go. I load the messages. Hold on. Let me put it on messages again. I load all the messages again. The first thing that I see is Firefly say to get late. I don't know what it means, to what extent, but that's what it says.
Okay, we're still going to the up to catch up.
I guess you're live. It says, you don't have to this is chicken. Firefly says, looks back at the chickens pecking at the back door. I like chicken. Sometimes. Firefly believes says, shredded leftover chicken in my omelet, please. With cheese and ketchup. Oh, that's so tasty.
Please don't talk about food, guys. Mrs. Beck is hungry and I'm not stopping to get her anything else.
Uncle Doc says, so why did the chicken cross the road? I never figured it out.
To get away from the
Ah, that's what Firefly says to get late. Tavo says, adios amigos y amigas, I guess I should get a little bit of sleep at least. Adios, Tavo. Good night.
Good night, Tavo. Thanks for being on here.
Uncle Doc says, I'm going to cross the road more. Mr. Obula says, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Uncle Doug said that?
Yeah.
Wait, are we still on?
Yes.
Uncle Doug, make her come over to you. Don't chase her.
Believe says, should I say hi for US thieves?
US thieves?
Should I say hi for you at Steve's Live?
Oh, yes. Tell him I'm on a road trip crossing Mexico.
Uncle Doug says, chicken acid was divine intervention. Mark says, low, everyone is slow on the road surface. Bob has tornado van, I just don't know Mexican vehicles at all.
Tornado.
Fly says,
Not tornado. Tornado.
Bob says, why did the chicken cross the road to get late? But everyone says, was that an electric transformer? Maybe.
That's the one.
Max always says Firefly to get away from Firefly.
Funny, it has a sticker on the back door that says "Do not open."
Uncle Doc says widow, so I'm selecting Mexican Smith.
Come on, Black Jetta, get out of the way. There's a motorcycle coming up. Thank you.
Give me a second. Let me see if I can do something with this. Okay. That helps. I'm gonna steal them up from you.
I did buy Fritos for me though this time.
Yeah.
It doesn't have chorizo, so I can't eat that because that has gluten. But it's just salt and lime juice on it. Lime flavor. After eating those for a while, I got a bag of the US Fritos that don't have any taste at all on them, and they were just so bland. And that's funny coming from me. When we get to Highway 140, then it's going to start to be really pretty because we're going to go up through the mountains like we did last time. It was a really nice drive.
Let me try and plug it back in now that it's colder. Because I don't want to lose the battery.
Yeah.
What are we at? We are at 66, yeah.
66 again. Yay.
Pablo says we need some Indiana Jones traveling music playing in the background. We will have,
Now that I'm monetized, I worry about what music I have on my channel.
yeah, we will have music, but we can't.
Here's a little car coming up behind me, and I don't know what it is. It looks like a big Volkswagen emblem, but it could be Chinese. It's a Volkswagen. Volkswagen what? Volkswagen Up. No, didn't you ask about this thing?
Please.
Didn't you ask about that Up?
Object on road reported ahead.
Objects on road reported ahead.
Well, we have the bait cars out there that are gonna come upon it first. The National
Yeah, there's something right there in the middle.
the National Guard car
It's in the middle.
is staying behind that big truck. I wonder if he stopped it for speed or he stopped it to look inside the back of it.
I don't know. Oh, hi!
Or what?
Your child is here.
My child is here?
Your child is here.
Tucubito Supino?
Guess why he's here?
Why?
Because I sent him a message asking him what the hell.
And I sent him many messages yesterday saying, what the hell?
Yeah, but you should have sent him a message when he was awake and the live was on.
Hello, Chris. What state are we in right now?
Let's got it.
Are we still in Tlaxcala?
Next on.
I think Tlaxcala connects to Veracruz.
Same.
But it's going to be a really nice drive. Very pretty. If we can get off this road. Tell everybody who he is.
Hello, everyone in the chat. The Cuito Supino is my child.
Dr. Speck.
It's my adopted child.
Not adopted.
It's not adopted.
Your stepmother. That's not adopted. You're his stepmother.
What's the difference?
Adoption is a legal process. You just married me, so that made you a stepmother.
It's my child.
He's Dr. Speck,
Dr. Speck Jr.
but he likes that name that he chose.
I don't know what it means.
It's nothing bad.
I don't know what it means. What does it
It's a
mean?
medical term,
Okay.
and not a dirty medical term.
Ridiculous.
Supino is supine, which means laying flat, like that.
Really?
Yeah. That's a position, I think. He'll know more. And he does speak and understand English, so you guys can talk to him.
You can ask him American questions about Mr. Speck.
Yeah, but he won't know the answer.
You sure? You sure?
Do not ask him medical questions, please. He doesn't have his license yet. He cannot give advice.
Pablo says, so he's your hemostat supplier?
I can't get anything from him yet. He has to have a license to do all that. He's finishing up his 3rd year of medical school right now. Yeah, I guess we are in Tlaxcala because that's the Tlaxcala taxi. Say that 3 times fast. Tlaxcala taxi. Tlaxcala taxi. Tlaxcala taxi. Not an easy state to say. There's a lot of people that don't live here that have license plates from here, classic car license plates, because I think it's easier to get them done here. So Mexico City, Estado de Mexico, Morelos, all of these surrounding states, you'll see they have plates from here somehow. I don't know how when they don't have an address, proof of address. There's a Ford Ka up there. Where's Buff?
I don't know.
Where's Buff to see this Ford Ka driving on the road? See, this I like, and that's what he likes.
Is that what I like?
No, that's a Volkswagen something.
Robust.
Robust. That's the model. That tells you if it has the equipment or not. There used to be a Pointer truck, Pointer pickup. What are we at here? $23.35. Okay, so fuel is cheaper here than it is where I am, because we have $23.99 for regular and $29.99 for for premium, and then we have $27.99 per liter for diesel. Premium went up higher than diesel, which has never happened before. It's smooth here. What are you
Going to
pointing at?
Veracruz. Sign.
I can't see a sign that far.
It was a big ass sign.
Continue
It was close.
136.
Going straight.
We're still going straight, so I can stay over here.
Yeah. We're going straight, but the sign curves. The road curves on the sign.
Exquisita Barbacoa. Ooh, barbacoa. I don't know if I would have it here. They'd probably have chili here. Truck is still running really smooth. Tires are good because they're brand new. Brakes are good. Just haul on through. It doesn't matter if people are crossing. Why not? Look what's in front of us, guys. When's the last time you saw one of those?
What?
Lincoln Blackwood.
Like it.
So we're still going to Veracruz, right?
Continue on Mexico 136. Los Reyes.
When's the last time you saw one of those, even on anywhere, let alone on the road, guys? The Lincoln Blackwood luxury pickup truck that failed
Continue straight
miserably.
for 10.3 kilometers to Guamantla, Veracruz.
Veracruz.
Okay, so straight. Blackwood. Totally useless as a truck. I know Louis' Garage has one or had one that he had to do a lot of work on. Because doesn't that have the 3-valve 5.4 in it? Which you guys are talking a lot about those engines. Should I pass it really quick just in case a spark plug flies out the left side and hits my truck?
No. I'm struggling with everything from my lap.
Well, it's a possibility. Isn't it?
I don't know.
And that right now, right there, is a Renault Duster. They use the name Duster on a Renault. Embarrassing. But not much we can do about it. The exit, I assume, is 40, not here.
We're still at 136.
Down to 7/8 of a tank of fuel. I've used 1/8 of a tank of fuel and I've gone 113 kilometers on 1/8 of a tank of fuel. I don't think that's too bad. It's not going to stay like that though. There's no way I'm getting all the way to Veracruz on this tank. But I'm not going to fill it up again like I did last time. So they have a lot of gas. We're not supposed to do that.
No.
Try to follow the rules this time.
Follow my chocolate finger.
Why don't you put your sun visor down? Because the sun's above us, maybe that'll block a little bit of the sun. I really want my air conditioning back.
You're hot?
We're still averaging 18.5 miles per gallon with everything we're doing. Yes, I'm warm. The air's down there.
My feet are cold.
The air's down there. I don't feel anything in these times. Has Chris even said anything?
No, I got it hard.
He probably went back to sleep. Chris, if you're still here, what time is your mother going to show up? What time is your mother coming back? Because remember, you need to take a picture of her when she opens the present or presents. Did you get both of them?
Yeah.
Here's an off ramp. Okay, Veracruz is straight. Ford Ranger getting on the road.
I know.
What are you doing?
Trying to you without making a mess.
Take your fingers and go like that and bring the stuff to the top.
No, I don't want to. It's messy. It's making my face messy. Wait.
I didn't even see any. Was there a convenience store at the gas station?
Yep. So we're waiting to stop the fill.
Yeah. Probably should have got in there to get a couple swivels.
I thought you said you want to get it hot.
Casual. I mean, not drink the whole thing, just be able to wet my lips.
I should have said.
Wet my lips and keep my mouth moist. My lips are still dry.
Moist.
Moist. That's how Tony described one of the flavors of Tang I sent him. Moist. Very odd description for a drink. The Blackwood's getting away.
In 1.5 kilometers. Use the right 2 lanes to exit right to Cuautla, Veracruz. Then stay to the left to exit 136, Los Reyes, Zacatepec.
How far away is 140?
Well,
Okay, so we're just gonna go straight ahead, right?
no. We're left 2 lanes to stay on the left.
Okay, so I'm not
Exit
following
right
the
to
Blackwood.
Cuautla, Veracruz. Then
Caribe!
stay to the left to
Caribe,
exit
gente.
136, Los
I doubt
Reyes,
that.
Zacatepec.
I doubt that's a GT. Where did you get those taillights to? Buy anything off Mercado Libre.
Yep.
Stay to the left to exit
$22.99 here.
Los Reyes, Zacatepec.
Why are we so expensive?
Oh, no, baby.
In 3 kilometers. Continue on Mexico 136, Los Reyes, Zacatepec.
In case you guys haven't noticed, we haven't hit any toll booths lately.
Yeah.
There's a big junkyard to the left. Lots of cars sitting there. I wonder if they have any taillights for this. They're sold, they're closed though. UCU is Puebla.
Nothing.
That's his license plate. That's the Puebla license plate.
Police.
Those are yellow flashing lights, so roadside assistance or something.
Maybe.
Or amber flashing lights if we want to be accurate. Come on here.
In 1.5 kilometers. Continue straight.
He has red and blue also. Ángeles Verdes? What is that?
Nothing. My nose hurts like if I burn it and it's gonna heal.
Like a sunburn?
Yeah. You need a gas
What
station?
is that gas bill? What is that gas tank? It's a G500.
Yeah.
That's a good price for fuel here.
Continue on Mexico
$22.90.
136, Los Reyes, Zacatepec.
God bless, it's okay. Time for me to go on family gathering. Thank you for being here, Firefly.
Happy Mother's Day, Firefly.
Try to have fun.
Continue straight for 15.2 kilometers to Tezocalan, Hero, Jalapa, Veracruz.
sound effect. This barbacoa de Hidalgo must be pretty popular here. I keep seeing signs everywhere about her. You can't really, because the barbacoa that they serve in Guadalajara is going to be different than the one that they do here. So you can't really go into a place in two different towns and say, hey, I want barbacoa, and expect it to be the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be.
It's like pozole.
Yeah. It's also like chili in the U.S. Chili has beans. No, chili's not chili unless it has beans. No, chili can't have beans. People will fight over it. And why isn't Chris here from New York to see what's in front of us?
Yep.
On the highway. Not really doing highway speeds, but on the highway. Not looking good, but still out on the road.
Triple says, wasn't someone riding a bicycle on the freeway? I mean, yeah, because there's
This
like
is not a freeway. This is a highway, and there's no way to get from place to place without using it. So there's no restrictions. You can walk on it. You can ride your bicycle. You can do whatever you need to do to get where you need to go. El Gigante. Okay, those are stuff for bathrooms. What?
Uncle Doug just made a donation.
He did he?
Yes, $50.
Thank you, Uncle Buck. Uncle Duck. Sorry. $50.
That actually fits. That actually fits. And it says, such a nice, organic, diverse gathering. Refreshing.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now if I could just figure out how to get YouTube to send me that money. Because I just got monetized and it says now you have to set up your payment. So I have to prove who I am. And they said, well, to prove who you are, we're going to send you in the mail to your address a document, and you have to input the code, but we only give you 40 days to do it. Well, if somebody sends me something from the US, it takes about 3 months to get to the post office here. And then it takes longer for them to realize, hey, I need to deliver this to his house. Not this past year, but the year ago, in 24, John Wilburn sent me a Christmas card. And it got to our post office in January, and he sent it in November. Got to the post office in January, and I didn't get it until April.
Yeah.
So I went down there and I told the manager of the post office that this is not acceptable. When something comes in, it needs to be delivered to my house. You can't just sit on it for 3 months. And it's not like I'm a Karen or anything. I know all of them. I've been dealing with them.
With the post office.
Yeah, 1 year I was their best customer. I sent out more than anybody else, and they invited us. They invited us to the Mailman's Days dinner, and we donated for some of the food and stuff. So we have a plaque hanging up at my house. I think it was 2013, 2012, somewhere around there. That we were the best customer. So the manager Joel at the time and the guy that I deal with, Luis, we took a picture and they made a big plaque and gave it to us. It's really nice, and I still know everybody there. They're all the same. Vicky is still there. Patty is still there.
Yeah.
A few of them I don't know, but when 2020 hit, half of the employees left or they got fired because there wasn't very much business because of the lockdown and everything.
Yeah.
So, but the people that are there know me. I've been sending stuff out there since 2005. So it's been 21 years now that I've been sending packages from there. And I follow all the rules and everything else. Because there's new rules to send packages to the U.S. and it's a lot more expensive now. So I got to get back on that when I get home too. But they're all very nice people. Very nice.
City Portlock says, here Chile con Carne always has beans. not from over there, but I do enjoy eating beans and being Mexican. No.
Yeah.
So I'm not against eating beans with chili.
I never had chili because of the name, because I don't like anything picante. But people have their things, you know, like Tony was railing against beans. Chili cannot have beans. I don't want beans in my Mexican food, in my burritos. I'll have them on the side, but I don't want them inside my food. You know, it's like, well, you know, we're revoking your official Mexican status.
Yep. Uncle Doug says always a hassle with the money thing that you were saying.
Yeah. Well, I just have to, now that they're giving me another option, but we had to go on this trip before I had a chance to do any of that, so that's the first thing I have to do when I get back.
Dan Ewood is here,
Good morning, Dan.
and they say hola you all, and he's getting ready to call my madre.
Good. Well, happy Mother's Day, Dan.
Happy Mother's Day.
Tell her happy Mother's Day from all of us.
Uncle Doug says, good thing to do, Dan, what you can. Mine isn't at home and doesn't know me anymore. Yeah,
That's the hardest
I'm
part.
sorry about that. Yeah, I don't have a mother anymore.
I think that's worse than if they actually die.
Yeah, it is. It actually,
Yeah, the same thing happened to Mrs. Speck.
yeah, the worst part was having her and her not being there anymore.
Yeah.
It was actually, it sounds horrible to say, but it was actually a relief when she left. It sounds horrible,
Mrs.
and I still
yeah.
miss her, but
Mrs. Speck was she wasn't in a home. She was in our home. Mrs. Speck was sleeping in the bed with her, taking care of her, feeding her, walking her, doing everything, and her mind just wasn't there anymore.
yeah,
And she was very young. She was in her 50s. So it's not like she was 75 years old, you know, with time. She was in her mid to late, like 56, 57, something like that.
no, she was 61.
61.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe she got to 61, but that's
Yeah.
that's not when it first happened.
Yeah. Juanita says, I heard John Wilburn's name will be here. He'll be up here in 2 weeks. He's doing his Friday live from our house, I believe.
Oh, nice.
In 1.5 kilometers, use either lane to exit right.
Either lane to exit right. Steven Andrews says, how about other carriers like FedEx, UPS, DHL? In the time delay, is the time delay any better?
They deliver the stuff really fast, but it is so expensive.
Yes, the prices are outrageous.
It's the difference between like sending a small package would be like 200 pesos at the post office compared to 1,000 pesos with DHL.
Yeah.
I've already done that. You know, I've already sent packages out. I'm gonna have to send the documents out on this to Adrian, and it's gonna be about 1,000 pesos to send it over there.
KJ Kylie's here.
Exit right.
Hey KJ Kylie, good morning. Still morning here. By a little bit.
Yes. Straight Bullet says everything was gonna be I want to have Mexican food. Yes.
Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Everything was.
I did that last night. I had a steak at a restaurant we went to, and he gave me 3 tortillas, which I usually don't do, but I cut it up into small pieces, put some French fries in the tortillas, put some horrible ketchup in there. The only problem I have with that is it gets all over my hands.
Yeah.
The ketchup got all over my hands and it gets sticky, and I don't like food on my hands when I'm eating.
You need to learn how to eat with it. That's a question for Mr. Speck.
In 5.4
What?
kilometers, continue on Jalapa, near Cruz.
Sorry, I'm checking on the
Jalapa?
GPS. City Burlock asks, so Mrs. Speck, I'm guessing Miguel traded up when he married you, yes?
I didn't trade. I was never married before.
It was a bit ahead of
But
time.
to answer that,
Bumps.
to answer that,
And a dangerous turn.
no, I'm not going to answer that. For personal reasons.
Okay. I don't understand. And
I'm taking the US 5th.
he was with
Yeah.
And on my end, he was my first serious relationship. So I believe he was the one from the beginning. So
Even with the age difference.
yeah, and so far he has proven to be the one. So that's why, like, yeah. Silverlock says he got the better deal.
We work well together, let's put it that way.
Yes, we are a good team.
We don't pit one against the other. I know that's popular in the US, but it's not like that.
We don't go to bed mad.
Nope. Another earlier Monza.
When it gets to the speed bumps, will drive me crazy. Yeah, but it's to let you know that there was a dangerous car coming up.
Yeah. And a little bit of a town.
Yeah.
They need to slow you down. Because people, you see people was whip through here. Doesn't matter if there's a population center or not.
Yeah.
So they do what they got to do.
Just speed ahead.
But there's not a lot of them out here. There's a lot more on the road to the Nogales border. There's a lot of places.
Reduce speed ahead.
And you're lucky if they give you a warning.
Bumps.
Or you're lucky if you see the warning. Otherwise you go flying over them, and you know, I don't usually drive newer vehicles because something like that could break the wheel off a newer vehicle. These older ones, they just take it in stride. A signal light. What is that? Is that a different city? Jalapa?
Jalapa?
No, Jalapa is spelled with an X.
No, hay dos jalapas.
Right, that's what I just asked.
Sí.
Oh,
No,
there too.
es la misma. Es la misma.
Well, why did they misspell it? Don't they know how to read a map?
Es la misma. Dumbledore says love knows no boundaries.
We've only been married for 4 years now. 22.
Yeah, 32, sorry. I just think of 2 twos.
Lots of twos.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All our wedding date was all twos. It was on a Tuesday. Was it a Tuesday?
I have no idea.
I think it was a Tuesday out for all twos. But we have been together for, I mean, if you want to count from when we moved into the house we're living in, that was in 2011.
Yeah.
But basically before that too.
Silverlock says just saw those white lights about half a mile back. Yeah, but at night they're more difficult to see.
You're talking about the white lines with
The vibrators.
the vibrators? Yeah, those are reflective.
Look at those.
Unless they light up like they did.
Yeah.
They might light up too.
Sorry, it's a those ones.
Yeah. No, these don't light up, but you can see the white paint. The white paint is reflective.
Uncle Doug says 2 to 10.
Yep.
How much longer? 3 hours.
To what? To the port?
Yeah. Maybe one is about
Okay, I didn't use. There's also.
whenever you want to stop for gas.
I don't want. I'm not gonna stop for gas for a long time. But I can't get over there either. Wait a second.
No, we don't have to.
Sorry, big truck.
We don't have to. Right.
I don't have to, but I want to buy a sweater or two. I want to just. I want to have something. I want to have something to be able to drink.
Okay, so where are the bathrooms? Over there.
Huh?
Over there. So we're gonna leave him alone, or are you gonna
No,
wait
no,
for me?
you have to stay here.
Put that one? Okay.
You have to stay here.
Go to the back.
I'll leave it on. Huh?
Go to the back.
Lock the doors.
Okay. He's gonna go. He didn't even ask me if I wanted something. When it gets married, me and Wendy got married at lunch Friday. No, lunch on a Friday at my work. Notarized statement, legal and binding. That was 32 years ago now. Yeah, we did it. We weren't thinking about getting married. We weren't thinking about. We were just fine the way we were. But his friend, well, our friend, died somewhat suddenly, and we his mother had such a difficult time legally to deal with the issue of transporting the ashes and like all of the paperwork that had to happen with that, because well, just legal issues that she had to go through. And since we were not married at the time, I told him like we were gonna have issues like that at some point. So he was like, you know what, let's just get married, so we don't have issues like that if something happens. And that's what we decided. And we just decided we're just gonna do something small. Pick a day, pick a time, and we got married with 10 people around us. We just went to the notary, and then we went to have breakfast. Lady in HR was in the ring. Oh, that's cute. But that says I made it 20 years before she crossed. Aww. Another beautiful years.
Doesn't say anything about glue. Just drive you to the bathroom.
Sí. Pensé que me trajiste algo a mí.
Huh?
Pensé que me trajiste algo a mí.
Well, there's two of them, aren't there?
Está diciendo one I cat says married. Me and Wendy got married at lunch on a Friday after work.
Turn right on Carretera Los Reyes, Zacatepec.
Notarized statement, legal and binding. That was 32 years ago now. It said lady in HR was a notary. And Uncle Doug says I made it to 22 years before she crossed. Okay, so keep an eye on the chat while
It says nothing about gluten. Contains leche, amarillo, 5, puede contener
do you think they charge?
soya, huevo, gluten, 4.
No, it says they charge. But it doesn't say how much. I'm gonna take my wallet.
Years is a long time to be with somebody, Uncle Doug. Sorry to hear that. You guys eat Takis? Takis? Oh, look at that. Okay, interesting. I'm going to start looking at their packages because I can't eat anything with, or I don't like anything with the chili because they put chili in everything here. And I just got Takis that says Bunkin Ranch. It has cheese, garlic, and cream as the flavors, and they have a thermometer on here, and it says Cero Picante. So that's interesting that they're putting it on the packages because I got some that were cheese last night. You need money?
I can have peso coin.
They charge you to use the bathrooms here.
Yeah, to keep it clean and stuff. That's why you have to have pesos.
I'm looking. Are they really hard on their teeth, guys?
What, Takis?
Yeah. Because look, they started putting this on there saying to tell you how
Yeah.
much chili it has. of the two takis I have, which I usually don't eat them because everything here has chili. Thank you, Burlock. Right, cero picante is no spice. But you know, the buffet in the hotel in Mazatlan, in Guadalajara, every time they had a plate out there, you know, like beef in this kind of sauce or pork in this kind of sauce, I said, does it have chili? You know, is it picante? And she's like, no. So I get it, and it starts burning my mouth. And they're like, well, it's not picante for you guys because you're so used to it. But I do feel it. Wasn't that bad, though. Wasn't that bad. Anything sour is bad for enamel. I don't like sour either. I don't like the sour taste. I'm just wondering what these takis taste like. Which are like ranch dressing. Oh my God. This tastes just like Cool Ranch Doritos, which is something that we don't have and have never had in Mexico. They better sell these where I live, because I'm buying the whole store out. These are so good. Straight bullet. I like spicy food. Okay, but when you add spice to everything, all you're getting is the taste of the spice. You buy Chinese food here, they give you little packets of chili to go with it. You buy the pizza, they give you little packets of chili to go with it. All of the food has the spice, so that's all the taste you're getting ever. Don says, I'm headed to the garage myself here shortly. Need to get my new radiator mounted and drain the fuel cell so it can be repainted. CD Burlock, picante equals caliente means, I wish you would clean the screen. Can't really see what's means not. Unfinished. Did we lose the muffler on this vehicle? No? Why?
Is the sound coming up again?
Huh?
Is the sound coming up again?
No.
What did you ask about the sound?
He said the muffler. Oh, truck sounds good. Straight builder. I use so much horseradish on my roast beef that it makes my eyes water. It really clears out the side of this one. Let's see what you can figure out what it tastes like. It's Cool Ranch Doritos.
It's like onion.
It says it has cheese, garlic, and green. This is Cool Ranch Doritos. I wonder what the cheese ones taste like.
It's like onion dip.
Okay, guys, we're going back on the road. I've got just under 7/8 of a tank. I think I can get there. I mean, get farther down the road. Damn, these are good. They better sell them near us. Because if they don't, I'm going to be pissed off.
Turn right on Carretera Los Reyes, South de Pet.
Can you turn on the signal light?
Yeah, but I don't have a signal light. I'm going in front of the truck because he's got speed bumps.
Let us know if you start hearing the noise that we heard last time, so we can.
Well, some of them weren't here.
The high pitch. There's
High pitched.
it's a high pitch, like interference noise, like when you get a microphone too close.
Feedback.
Yeah,
It
feedback.
sounds like feedback.
So if you hear it, let us know.
Damn, these are good. This is pretty open space, so we shouldn't lose the signal here.
Yeah.
Let me know if I should turn the air back up there. To cool it. touch the phone.
It's hot.
We're gonna be hot though. We just lose the air.
No, it's coming out.
Coming out too cold.
Yeah. Unfinished project says I'm going to finish off a pressure washer. Got it running. Starts on first pull. I bought new flat feet tires to put on it, and it should be ready for service. Okay, finish. I'm loaning it out to a young guy to start a side hustle. If it works out for him, he can purchase one and give mine back. Oh, I thought you were leaving. Okay, sorry. Chevrolet says, I've always liked a lot of condiments. You should see when I make hablar. And I really only eat salads because I like salad dressing. Silverlock says, that sounds like that sound was like air from a closed vent trying to escape. Pressurized. Monica says, good for you and him. I wish him luck. Finish says, if he doesn't, he's not out getting coffee. That's good. Oh, water?
Quite a bit of salt though. Very, very good. There are things they sell in
Trama de
certain.
construcción a 2,000 metros.
There are things they sell in certain areas, but not others.
Yeah.
So if they don't sell this in my area, I'm gonna be extremely pissed. And they were on sale too. 2 for 20 something.
Touch?
No, can you put the rest in my hand?
Oh,
Thank you.
no drop.
It's supposed to be 60 here.
Uncle Doug says, Junkyard's my favorite.
You're not gonna go. You're not going. You're not coming. Okay. Well, I'd give it a shot. 'Cause it is a construction zone. That I'm now speeding through. Construction zone I'm now speeding through.
Yeah.
Really scaring the shit out of the motorcycle guys. That's a big drop off right there. You gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
That'll tear up your tires.
Yep.
In 1.5
You
kilometers,
didn't check to see how much data I had
exit
left.
right
did
to
you?
Alava.
No, but you have plenty.
We may have to use your data tomorrow or tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, toll booth coming up.
Finally.
Where's my drink? No. I want is the to hold it in your hand.
It's not cold. It's not bad.
Get this stuff over my hands.
Let me see if I have a good for you. Pay attention to the road. They're exiting right.
I can't Jalapa.
Jalapa.
Huh. See, that's how you spell it. Xalapa.
Hay dos.
Well, the one we're going towards is the Equis.
Sí. Laura vive en Jalapa, Veracruz.
500 meters. Stay to the left.
Aguanta.
And continue on Casita de Cobra Guapios left.
Am I supposed to stop?
Plaza de Cobra 500 metros.
So we're supposed to stop, but nobody coming. Open it up.
You were such a baby.
Stay to the left to Hero Buda Oriental. Then continue on Casita de Cobra Guapios left.
Okay, how much is this room going to be?
Hold on, guys. I need to deal with
Continue
things.
on Casita de Cobra Guapios left.
I need to get my wallet out and pay for
Continue
this.
straight for 39.6 kilometers to Mexico 140D. South of Hero.
We're getting there. Automobiles, 72. Probably went up from 69. Buenas tardes. Gracias. Another Monza? Jeez, this place is lousy with Monzas.
Housing.
Yeah. Looks like there's police lights up ahead, blue and red, coming at us. What's the speedometer? What's the speed limit here?
80. You're going 94.
Doing 90.
95. Yeah.
Well, he's not gonna flip a bitch and come around after us.
What is it what you were doing?
That's what it's called.
Chevrolet says, I recommend getting a decent range so to do that kind of work unfinished. One night says, salt reminds me when eating fast food, we ordered fries with no salt and salt on the side. Fries are guaranteed to be hot.
Yeah, that is true. That's I order all my food special, special at like McDonald's, so they make it right there. Actually, all the food at our McDonald's is made right there. They don't have any food waiting under hot lights. Nothing. They make it all as you order it.
Silver Love says unfinished. What goes wrong on a car for a pressure washer? What's in our rebuild kit? Uncle Doug says nothing if you cover the air inlet over the top with plastic and seal it tight. Electric truck doesn't like it, but will be okay. Uncle Doug says rebuild kit is usually gasket and power valve O-rings. They have level in kits where some may have jets and other hard parts. What are you doing? Unfinished.
Not a whole hell lot of room here to be passing in the middle.
Unfinished says this one had a heavy buildup of phlegm. I soaked it in Mucinex overnight and it cleared right up. Uncle Doug is perfect. Just floor it and blow all the snot out. Steve Love says mine won't start. Car is good. It started once, then wouldn't again. Finish says check compressor. A valve might have pump opener. Uncle Doug says check the air fuel needed. Valve is set. Air leaks bad timing.
I just realized this is a 2-lane highway, so I have to put my headlights on. Stay to the right. These people are gonna pass.
We are in 140D, by the way.
What?
140D.
No, she said it was 140D was like 37 kilometers up there. Okay, well the sign just said 140D. So she's a liar. Not you, her. As we were coming around the corner, she said in 37 kilometers there'll be 140D. We're going to be going higher up and higher up in the mountains because we have to get over this mountain over here. So we may lose signal a couple of times when we're between two mountains here. By the way, guys, this is normal in Mexico. It's not anything to get upset about that one, you know, a truck is passing another truck on your side of the road. You just make way for them, even if it is a double or a double yellow heart. Stay to the right.
Orlok says that's a scary road. No lights all of a sudden.
No what?
No lines all of a sudden.
Well, there's nothing to warn you about. This is just a straight shot. I just want to make sure they see me, so I have the headlights on. Not that you can see these headlights anyway. Yeah, get back on your side. Okay, my ears need to pop.
Hazard reported ahead.
Foster reported ahead.
The last trip we took with the dark green Ram Charger, sorry, the forest green Ram Charger, we ended up on this highway because the other one was so horrible. But we still have to pay attention to these overhead bridges because bad guys, mostly at night, will throw huge boulders over it and they'll crash through your windshield and then they'll come and rob you and kill you and all kinds of stuff. So every time I go over, I'm looking for any movement up there at all. Oh, cops up there. That's a good sign anyway.
Yeah.
It's being patrolled.
Crash reported ahead.
Crash reported ahead.
That's why
Is that traffic?
they have
Traffic.
they have cones out. Is it a bad crash? We're going straight, right?
We're turning.
Turning where?
I mean, we're the street is curving. We're going straight.
Doesn't look that bad. That's a lot of people for just one or two cars that crashed. You have to seriously not be paying attention out here to crash.
Silverlock says it played dead after that one run. Okay. It's a thing. Silverlock says, I like that Mexicans beg social understanding. Uncle Doc says check the ignition. Oh, they're talking about the stuff. So Silverlock says the fuel is hard on the plastic parts. I don't know. And modern small engines, Toreros.
We have a passing lane. I'm going to take advantage of it. And then Tacoma gets it on our. Is that's either a Tacoma or it's a Chinese copy of a Tacoma. That's called a Jack. J-A-C. Jack. Chinese pickup. Now this is going to kill my gas mileage. I should have known that was not a Tacoma because the Tacoma does not have a turn signal in the middle of the two red lenses. Tunnel. I think we're gonna lose you in the tunnel, guys.
Duck.
Huh?
Duck.
Duck.
I don't know. When you duck, when you gotta go?
Duck for the tunnel. Okay. Back to one lane. Do not pass inside the tunnel. I wasn't planning on it. This is obviously a valley here. We're surrounded by mountains, but these people should have internet service. Mine, of course, is chocolate. And then it gets the salt off the fries, and then the salt is in the shake and gives it a little bit better too. falling off the edge of it.
Maybe.
No gas stations. Again?
Yeah, I think I'll have to. It's going. Or it says we're live right now, but I don't think
There are no 3 lanes. There's one.
there will be.
Are we on?
Supposedly,
Okay.
yes.
What was I saying?
You have to have a good car.
Oh yeah, there's no gas stations out here. There's no repairs. There's nothing.
Just get
So-
ahead.
Okay, so they want money. Money, money, money by the pound. Okay, I'm down to 3/4 of a tank. Go around this big ass truck. Prepare your
Continue on Mexico 140D, Amoza, P Road. Approaching a toll booth. Continue on Pacific Road to
On at 7?
207.
You give me this.
You don't have 7?
Yeah, thanks.
Vamos checando.
Yeah.
Hola. Señor con rifle grande. Gracias. Now there's a Tacoma's right there. Oh, big hill coming up. I don't understand the people. Are we on?
Looks like it.
I don't understand people that see a guy like that, I guess police officer or something, with a large gun like that, and feel fear for that. I don't understand that.
Uncle Doug says gotta go watch DDG upload back in a few.
Okay. Take care. We'll be here another couple of hours. On and off. Probably off right now.
We'll be on for like 2 to 3 more hours, and then we'll be also on tonight as well.
Yeah, later on tonight. I may set that one up for a certain time and do a thumbnail.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that one vertical.
Yeah.
We'll be on tonight vertical. Probably same thing we did last time, pointing the camera at the street below us as traffic goes by. I don't know what kind of traffic they have because they were setting up for a Mardi Gras type party last time, and they had barracks, you know, the benches and everything set up in the streets. So I don't know what a regular day would be like.
Barricades.
No, they were the seats.
Is it barracks?
The benches.
Yes.
The bleachers. That's what they are, bleachers. Oh, okay. This thing here.
Yeah, right.
And no gas stations.
Wasn't the carry-on even smaller?
No. Yeah, the Carriel had a pretty good size tank. Not huge, but he was able to get us to where we needed. us, and then we go through the mountain, which, you know, the road cuts through the mountains on each side, and there's no signal in there, so it's going to keep doing that until we get to the other side. But we'll be here. We do have some time. Can you open those and face them up? See if you can handle that. So we can cool down the air that's up here. Oil pressure still really good. Battery's charging. Temperature is exactly where it should be. This is a very solid truck, which is kind of surprising considering it was sitting for at least that.
I'm waiting for it to update here. Make sure that we're back.
We're in Cactus Town now, guys. Trees turned into cactus. Sorry, cacti.
I think we're back.
There should be.
I think we're back.
There should be plenty of signal down here. It's kind of flat. Interesting. You got two of them coming at you. You got. It's happened where we were on the road and you come up over a little hill and there's a big rig right in your lane that you didn't know was there. So you move over. Another car up there. A National Guard. Truck. I'm glad they're out here though. Just in case. Oh, no. Ángeles Verdes. Maybe they're the patrol.
So what it does, it looks like high desert. What is the altitude there? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Run away.
Sorry, and look at where they're located. Because if it's down at the base of the mountain or something, I'm not coming all the way here to get one car. Just remove it from the website. It wouldn't make any sense. Okay, there's a big truck in our lane. He moved over. I don't see an opportunity for me to pass yet. Let's see on this flatness here. Right behind this next white truck.
Use the left lane to heading straight.
Jalapa. Jalapa, Jalapa.
Continue on Mexico 120B on Gonzalo Road.
I don't think Jalapa is actually on the road, but we have to, pull off a little bit to go get gas or something. Do you have any idea how far it is to Jalapa? We need to set our sights on the fuel station and then calculate how far it is to Veracruz. Seatt's must be really popular out here. I've seen quite a few of them. CD Burlock. This truck was the top of the line model of Ram Charger for 1999. And you would think, I mean, it is not four-wheel drive, but it has all the options, the leather seat, third seat, everything in it, right? It was like 269 or 279,000 pesos when it was new, 1999. My Durango, which was a year newer, fully loaded, SLT, 400,000 pesos for that truck. I think the difference was this was made in Mexico, the Durango's made in the US and then brought into Mexico. They had to pay all the taxes and everything. So there was well over 100,000 pesos difference between the Durango, which was the smaller model, and this one. You would think it would be the other way around with this being the bigger model, but no. Okay, not as smooth, but not as bad as the other roads. Whoever fixed this road, did a better job. We're on 2 lanes now. Headlights can go off. Above ground power lines are out here, connecting middle of nowhere to the middle of somewhere. What is that over there? The red roof with all the things. I don't either. Kind of weird they have the way they cut down into the earth there to plant that stuff, and then they have the higher ones. They're also growing something else there. Remember what was it, Sin City?
Sin City.
Where you built up the property, you knocked it down or you built it up. You put your cities there and stuff, your roads. That's what it looks like they did here. They cut down into the earth here, and then they have the higher part over here. That's what it looks like to me. You think Gustavo could handle this trip? And do everything you do? And the truck is too smooth. It's keeping the gas at the same spot. So if we go up a hill, we'll slow down a little bit, go down a hill, we're gonna speed up a little bit. What does that say?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Okay. That's not Las Vegas. I'm gonna say that's a hell of a long trip from here. Quota, which means we have more tolls coming up. Let's say 92.
5.1.
Let's downshift there. 139 kilometers to our destination. 36 to Jalapa. We'll get off at Jalapa and calculate. I think we're gonna have to get off on. We have time. What's going on over there? Where's there smoke? Up, down. Truck. Should I be embarrassed, guys? I just got passed by a Prius.
Carvana wants to know how much longer do you need to travel?
Well, it says 139 kilometers to our destination, so that's way less than 2 hours, right? We're doing 100. It's rocking back and forth between 100 and 110 kilometers per hour, going up and down these hills. So you can calculate that, but I think we're going to stop in Jalapa and calculate if I need to put a little bit more gas in it. I'm not even sure if I have to, because I've done 233 kilometers and I've got a little under 3/4 of a tank. I'm not sure if I can trust that though. Because if I let it get down below half, it may go half to empty really fast, and there's no gas stations out here. But we're not supposed to leave it with a full tank of gas to put it on the ship. It's supposed to be very little in the tank, which seems counterproductive to me, because an empty tank will blow up a lot quicker than a full with liquid gasoline in it. They set the rules. Fast food place in Jalapa, McDonald's or Carl's Jr. or something. Yes. He said, let's go there. Let's calculate. So set the GPS to Jalapa.
Are you hungry?
I think we should eat something. You're hungry.
Continue on scenic and Las Vegas.
Am I not supposed to be here?
I'd rather go to the hotel and sleep.
You know what?
I'd rather go to the hotel and sleep.
You didn't eat anything other than snacks. 206. There's your Traverse right there. It's not as big as it used to be. It was a monster before. Had a monstrous ass. It's not that warm out there.
Which is that?
2, 4, 5, 6. Where's that place that I stopped last time?
Okay.
We're going to talk to the police officers. top of the hill.
Solid coffee, 600 meters. Do you want coffee?
The coffee is not my thing.
Why am I putting? You want
Jalapa's like 30 something kilometers from here. And I think we should go in there and look around.
I don't think we should.
Why?
I don't want to take any chances.
So you want to eat something in port
Yeah.
before we get to the hotel?
I think that's gonna stop.
Probably where this one.
Yeah. Can I have this?
No. Drink yours. We're still on in the mountain there.
By sea.
So guys, are you doing anything or have done anything for Mother's Day? Did everybody go out to brunch and have your... What is that drink they serve at brunch, the orange one?
Dame no me acuerdo.
I know it has a name.
Se llama. Ajá.
Not Tequila Sunrise.
No.
Mimosa.
Ah, mimosa.
Yeah, mimosa. Did you guys have any mimosas today?
Josh Hoffman says not yet.
Not yet. You're going out later? Isn't it past brunch time? It's about 1 o'clock here.
It's 11:45. So yeah. 11:45 over there.
45 where?
Over there.
No, Josh is back east.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's past us. What time? You're a Yap Yap too. It looks like they got their new license plates. 'Cause when we were here last time with the other Ram Charger, they didn't have license plates to give out. And all these guys have new plates that are passing us. Yap Yap plates. Come on, get up to 18.5. That's the goal, 18.5 right there. We're at 17.8 miles per gallon. Foot's off the gas.
I told my friends to say hi to their mom from like to say happy Mother's Day to their mom for me.
Yeah.
And I told Sonny, tell your aunt that she woke up looking beautiful. That I said that she woke up looking beautiful.
And her aunt says, do you have a camera in my room? What the hell?
No. Uncle Doug says juice modelo.
Oh, okay. You gotta add the orange juice in the, have something with orange juice in it.
If you're having modelo, I guess you could have michelada.
Friendly con motor. Yeah, but that's not enough.
Have you ever had a michelada, Uncle Doug? I want to put my seat back a little bit, to forward.
Push it hard because you can't do it.
There you go.
Grandfather Frenado. 5 kilometers.
I do like micheladas, but I don't like Michelada.
Back on.
Let me check.
It's hard to know when we're back on, guys, because we're seeing the circle of death on the screen on the phone, but then I suspect he's waiting for the tablet to catch up to see if we're really back.
My ears.
Yeah, coming down out of the mountains. But I'm coasting down the mountains and I'm up to 18.4 miles per gallon. My phone doesn't like to take much of a charge, but it's on.
Look at my ears.
There are some cars for sale at Jalapa that I see. It's about 100 kilometers from there to the port, I think. It would depend on the type of car. I don't think I would do it with a Volkswagen Beetle.
Okay, we're back.
Up to 18.7 on my average mile per gallon now. Let's see if we can hit 19. Coasting downhill. At exactly a little bit under the speed limit. I guess we're not going downhill so much because it's slowing down. Got up to 18.8, but I think we're still going down. Tablet 2. Okay, we have some more down here, so we got 18.8. I need to get to 19. Average. This little computer here does not have instant miles per gallon like my Durango does. So it's not that sophisticated. And the trip odometer in this little computer does not work, nor did it work on the forest green one. So I thought it was a problem with the forest green one, but it's both of them. Maybe it just never worked because you have the trip odometer here in the dash. How far it fell from 3/4 to a half a tank. It's at a half a tank. And we've been coasting. It shouldn't even be going down on the fuel. Well, you can't trust the gauge.
Yeah.
We're at 258 kilometers on this gas tank. So maybe I put in 500 pesos and 400 pesos for this next one, and then whatever it ends up at, it ends up at. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Are we on?
See,
Is anybody saying anything, or did they all leave us?
there's 40 people. There's 30 people here, but no one's saying anything.
Yeah, are there any lurkers out there? Is there anybody out there that hasn't announced themselves? Can you come in and tell us that you're here? So we know you were here. Bridge. This is a very lush area, and I'm not sure if this place gets a whole lot of rain to keep all this green going. But there's a lot of green here. A lot. Yeah. Delivery truck and they're coming. Little cockroach. And another little cockroach behind me. See this is why I can see just fine. It's a 2-lane road.
That's why.
Well, it didn't say there was a tunnel coming up. all these newfangled cars, the lights come on by themselves. That's a Versa behind me. The lights don't come on by themselves. I got to 19. Woohoo! Now there's no sign that says turn your damn lights off. Moderate your speed. These are the curves. And construction. Curves and construction. Yes, they have the dividers there. Okay, more down. I get to be more than 19.0. Average. You're using fuel when I'm coasting down the hills. You were at almost 3/4 a little bit ago.
I don't know what else to do about the situation with the Amazon wish list.
I don't either.
I did keep calling and whining about it, but they don't seem to be very helpful.
Can you ask them? Well, no, because if somebody buys it over there and sends it to us, we're gonna have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be too bad. You know, we're still not paying full price for it.
Yeah.
Or would they charge them the price, including taxes?
No charges.
Because I bought stuff on there, and you know, the taxes were paid with the product. It just came to the house. So I don't know. But technically, they're all gifts. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Mexico would charge the taxes on that. Because it would be marked on the front tag, you know. What do you call it? The address and everything. Yeah, it would say gift. So I don't know. Like being on a curve. Like being on a curve. Still out. Right. It's going out. It went out again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Rich, raise your hands. Oh, my ears.
I'm just keeping my eyes on the road. Don't need any anxiety in my stomach.
Bless.
Did I sneeze on the live?
Yes. We've had several years in a row that bad things have happened around Mother's Day.
Yes. night in Florida.
Yeah, it
Because
was
we didn't know how we were going to get past Culiacan. And as it turns out, we didn't really have to worry about that.
yeah.
Because the road doesn't go directly past Culiacan. You have to take a different little road.
Yeah.
So that was fine. My ears just popped. Now I can hear all the road noise of the truck. It's smooth, but not good road.
Me makes it 15 kilómetros. You want to fill up in the city? Or not fill up? But
Wherever there's a gas station, you don't want to go to the city because I think it's way off.
it's 15 kilómetros.
And that's going to be 100 kilometers to the port. We need a little bit of gas to drive around the port. And they need gas to get into the port drive. If we go down again, this is going to start going down. Not pushing it. Because I was watching in the news last night.
I wasn't. I don't know.
And they were showing because there were storms that we had just come. There were storms all over the place except for where we live. And then, farther in Veracruz, there was. Isn't it kind of odd that we live in Sinaloa, the thin one on this side, and we live in Veracruz, the thin one on this side?
Yeah.
Kind of like flipping a mirror. Now we're over here. YouTube. We out. We're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
We're
On?
live.
Nobody's saying anything.
No.
1 or 2 gears and then waste a lot of fuel trying to get 1 or 2 gears and then waste a lot of fuel trying to get the car up the hill. So there's a lot of ups and downs on this track right here. The V8's handling it pretty well. We haven't sold any 4-cylinders, have we?
I don't think
They've
so.
all been 6 and 8s. No, we sold Adrian the Beetle, but we didn't drive it. I only drove it,
I mean, we did.
what was it, 41 kilometers? Out to kilometer 13.
Yeah.
I think it was 40 kilometers I drove that Beetle, which drove nice, but I wouldn't want to drive it cross country. I kind of like to point when I see something, I like to point, hey, look at that. But when you're in a Beetle, your finger hits the windshield because it's right in front of your face.
Yeah.
If it's clean, you don't really pay attention that it's right in front of you. So you go, hey, look at that, and you hurt your index finger. Slamming it into the windshield. But I think Guadalajara is the place to buy Beetles, for me to sell them. Because there's a store there, there's a company there that sells everything for the Beetle. They remake everything for the Beetle, all the nuts, and then buy the replacement parts and either put them in or put them in and ship it that way. And then when they get it, they can have the fun of putting everything on. We kind of did that with Adrian's. We put some of the stuff on it. The other stuff we put it under the back seat during shipping. I'm not going to say it's the best quality material stuff, like the box lock, stuff like that, the outside mirrors, inside mirrors, everything for the engine. It's not expensive to rebuild a Volkswagen Beetle engine. And, well, that's right, we sold an Ormiga too, it also had the 4-cylinder.
Yeah, ¿te acordabas?
I try to forget them. Our mechanic had the engine out of the Ormiga much more time than he had the engine out. Just trying to get the thing working right. Trying to get the starter to work right, the alternator to work right, everything. The engine had to come out a couple of times. They were Biga. 19.6 I got up to.
Speed ahead.
Vibrator. You guys like vibrators? We're only 3.3 away from 20. I want to pay a lot.
Continue on Casita de Cobro Miradors.
Okay. Shit, it's three digits. 206. Okay, gracias.
Continue straight for 8.1 kilometers to Veracruz, Buda.
So you have to get out of the Jalapa and go that way. Veracruz is straight. Gets a little confused. Are we on?
Yes.
Gets a little confusing when we're going to Veracruz, the city, which is actually the port, inside of the state of Veracruz. So when you see a sign like this, is it saying the state or is it talking about the city? Just going to Veracruz, which I think we're in Veracruz already.
Yeah.
Veracruz. Veracruz. See, Jalapa to that way, and it's off somewhere. I don't know where. I'm not sure where. I can't even see it. I can't see a city.
No.
So it's not exactly here. But I'd like to see the city. See what it's. Turn back. Turn back this way.
No.
Near the gas station.
Oh, the gas station is over there.
It says right
Yeah, the gas
there.
station. 100 meters. Right there. No, about an hour away from the city.
Now we're back up to 23.99. Okay, last gas stop before the end of the trip.
charging? Oh, the truck. Never mind. Okay, who has a tip for the boy? Or the guy? Not sure his age.
Okay.
I decided to restart the YouTube app because I wasn't getting any messages.
This.
Yeah. My ears are bothering me. So when you were asking who was here, Uncle Doug answered, "I'm here." Mark Survey answered, "I'm not here."
Okay.
Steven
Mark is there, right?
Oscar 26 years ago now. May 12, 20. Oscar 26 years ago now. May 12, 20, 2000. May 12, 2000. Jag kör mest skador så. This is my Maserati. That was 185.
185 what?
I don't know. It's like that. Steven Andrews says I lost my license. Now I don't drive. Slipper Luck says I can finally hear the engine running. Franklin says my favorite performance. Stop. My favorite performance. Stop.
Staying here. Lot of gas, but it's enough to now get to our destination.
we don't want it overfull when it's gonna be going on the boat.
Yeah, the ship.
Yeah. City Block says NASCAR is on YouTube, but the idiots can't turn up the volume. Not the TV, but free online. Stupid.
We have about an hour left. We're gonna pull into the city. We're gonna find some lunch because it's still a little early to check into the hotel. Charge?
Announcer. We're gonna exit left. Your side? We're gonna exit your side.
So I'm just gonna stay on here.
Yeah.
They're exiting.
Stay to the left toward Roosevelt. Continue straight for 10.7 kilometers to Casita de Cobra, Plan del Rio.
Another one?
Yeah.
We didn't get much out of our 206 pesos, did we?
No.
We were here in the port last time. It was in February, and it was hot as hell. How could it be hot in February, right at the Atlantic Ocean? I didn't understand that. Didn't even have to put a jacket on.
Hope Arcade plays here.
Hello, Kay. I hope you're doing well today, and happy Mother's Day. Did your kids give you a lot of good presents? There's smoke coming off this guy's tires back there.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to stop his truck. That's not from his exhaust. That was rubber. Unfortunately, this is a downgrade. I'm not sure if he's actually stopped, but let's just get us the hell out of the way. And whatever happens, happens. Put off the gas. It's more of an immediate right now than average. But the longer we drive, the more it'll even out. But I don't think there's a whole lot more mountains for us to drive through.
City Block says those freeway overpass have reinforced pillars. Some others are very narrow.
Probably depends on where it's built and what the structure is around it. You know, like in California, they would be much more well enforced for the earthquakes. And I'm sure this is kind of like Florida. They would have to worry about hurricanes here near the port, right, on the Atlantic Ocean. Or do hurricanes not get that far south?
No, yeah.
I don't know how. It's not like we hear about hurricanes hitting Veracruz and doing damage like it does like in Florida. lived near the Pacific Ocean for a good part of my life. There was never warm weather at the beach in February. Never.
Says, have your mother said the river? Has your mother arrived though? Is she there with you now? Or are you still by yourself?
1,500 meters to the Chris, did she go to see her mother? Or why did she go to over there?
Why wouldn't she go to see her mother?
That may not have been the reason.
I just speed ahead.
We're up to 28.4 miles per gallon. 28.5. That cannot be right. Look at my hazard lights. Like everybody wants to put their hazard lights.
Continue on Casita de Cubro, Playa del Rio.
This is cash, right? Yeah.
Approaching a toll booth.
66. St. George Rose. Even know what's so special about St. George Rose.
It seems like
What is it? He has a shirt, but what is it? A bar? Is it a restaurant?
In 5.4 kilometers. Stay to the left to Mexico 140. Libramiento Rinconada.
How much is it? 6. 6. Is it 6?
Yep.
6. Buenas. Bienvenido. Gracias. More trees. $73 kilometers to go. Then we can have lunch.
Silver says 28.5 miles per gallon or kilometers per gallon.
With miles per gallon. I'm reading miles per gallon. It's up to 27.8. That's going to come down to an average. This is mostly flat though. I'm not going to be racing it up hills or anything. So we'll see when we get to Veracruz. Enter the city. What it looks like. trucks.
5 kilometers. Stay to the left.
Dr. Gomez here.
Hello, Dr. Go. Happy Mother's Day.
Dr. Gomez says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Beck. Mrs. Beck, I wanted to jump on your last live, but had to drive myself. I could not watch the live. I wish you safe travels. Thank you, Dr. Go.
Thank you, Dr. Go.
Happy Mother's Day. We're also going to be live later today,
Tonight.
or the ones that are busy today. We're going to be later tonight. In like, what's right now, like 1:36.
I don't know what time it's going to be.
Like around.
Depends when we wake up from the nap.
Stay to the left. Exit 140. The Rivian to Riviana.
Yeah.
Continue straight for 10
We've been 6 and 8 hours.
Yeah. We got to give everybody in the hotel time to get their butts to bed so we can have the pool and the terrace all to ourselves.
Yeah.
Of course, the guy that's going to want to close it, he's going to want to close it out.
Yeah. Silverlock says 5.9 liter. That's not normal. Getting over 25 miles per gallon.
Well, we do miracles here in Mexico, so
Yep.
it's either that or it's not reading it right. I'm going to go on the side of miracles. It's going down 24.8 because it's not an average. It has to average it out over a period of time.
Dr. Campos here.
Hello, Buff.
Dr. Campos says, I'm here for dinner now. Trying to get a few things done.
Sorry I wasn't on your live last night. We were in the hotel room, just waiting for 9 o'clock my time to take the pill, and then went right to sleep. We had not been sleeping well the whole time, this whole trip, so we were both able to sleep last night.
Yeah.
I'm still not changing hotels in Guadalajara for that. So I don't sleep. It's got a good breakfast with me.
Chevrolet says it takes the computer on my Chevrolet around 100 miles or so to compute fuel mileage. The difference between freeway driving and city driving is so little that it barely changes.
Yeah, but this is the one in the center console, the overhead console, and it has, you press the two buttons, it resets, for every time you put gas in it, see what time, see what kind of mileage you're getting on that tank. But I was going downhill a little bit like this. I don't put my foot on the gas, so the mileage goes up. I think it's going to round out about 20.2 maybe. There's only 60 kilometers left to the port, so it's not going to be, maybe 45 minutes to get there if we don't run into any unforeseen circumstances. Such a good driving truck, though. There's an Uno for Uno.
Carl says we had a good life. He had a friend there, so there were 3 of us.
Oh, nice.
Chevrolet says I never reset mine.
Well, I'm doing it to see, the different terrains, and I really can't trust the average, but just want to see what it's getting. For all the years I had my Durango, it never got anywhere close to that, but I had the big heavy-duty tires on it too, so that took some away from it, some mileage away from it. That looks like a tree farm over there, but it looks like they're all dead. blossoming again, growing all their leaves back for Fiesta, an early one. You'll notice there's a lot more small cars out here on the highway than there is something like this. I haven't seen any other Dodge Rams, the 94 to 2001 models. I haven't seen any out here. The newer Rams I have in all the Ram variants, but have not seen any of these.
Please camera.
We have Jalisco plates, it wouldn't matter. We need to cool back down, man. What is that?
You're asking for money.
You give me money. Don't care who you are. Or the Nacional.
Please park ahead.
In 1 kilometer, use either lane to stay to the left to Mexico 180 Dirección Cardel, Veracruz, Puebla.
Big rain over here? It's fine.
Probably. More Tacomas. That's a whole truck full of tacos. That's a taco truck. Give this guy more room. You know where we are? You really need to slow down that slow.
Tamarindo.
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 Tamarindo. That's the name of the place.
Sí.
Costa Rica. That's the other direction. It's going north. We don't want Costa Rica. We want Veracruz.
Stay to the left to Mexico 180 Dirección Cardel,
This way?
Veracruz,
Yes.
Puebla.
Okay, yeah, quota.
Sorry, it's not about your mother. God rest her soul and give her the peace and prepare the video to be like it's not very special.
Continue straight for 7.1 kilometers to Mexico 180, Tamarindo, Jose Cardel.
Chevrolet says it's sitting at around 10.6 miles per gallon right now, but the check engine light has been on for around a year or two now. I think it has an intake manifold leak.
So it doesn't run completely smooth. Getting motion right now. I think there is something like the Pacific Coast Highway, a highway that goes down the coast here. I'm not sure where it would be. What do you show there?
It's the 180.
What?
It'll be the 180, but we haven't yet done the 180. We haven't done 180.
That's a Ford Figo in front of us. F-I-G-O. I rented one time. It had a 3-cylinder under the hood, but I didn't know it was a 3-cylinder because it was passing cars like crazy. I had no trouble passing cars or keeping up with traffic or anything.
Sure, it runs like a part of crab Mexican, but it still runs.
Yeah. That's a big engine to be running like crap. Down to 21.7, so it's averaging out. Somebody spilled white paint there.
In 1.5 kilometers, use the right 2 lanes to continue straight.
Is Bob still here?
So they were coming in and out.
Right. That's why I'm asking.
Mexico 180 to Brenda, Jose Cardell.
We can have a fork and a knife in 2 kilometers.
In 3.7 kilometers, stay to the left to Mexico 180 dirección Costa Rica.
Costa Rica is in the opposite direction, farther north.
Oh, so we don't go through the town. No, it's okay. I'm gonna go around the town. Just a little bit.
Here comes a broom broom. Mitsubishi L200. Get it while you can. There's empty transport trucks. We need one of those. Think they'll notice if we take one?
In 1.5 kilometers, use the left lane to stay to the left.
Well, I wouldn't use the right lane to stay to the left. That wouldn't work. Look how far it is from here to Chiapas.
No, same.
How close we are. Veracruz, the state does go down pretty far. marking of a wall. Looks just like a wall. You do not cross that.
We're going straight.
That pointer looks loaded down. A lot of people in there. Big people in there. You guys think it was rude when the guy that put the gas in the truck asked me if I wanted anything else? I said, can you please clean the windshield if you can? Because he was really short. I don't know if that was rude or not. I guess he figured out a way with a really long squeegee. Guess he figured out the way. Did a pretty good job. Are we going up or down? Going up. So we've been on this road for 3 kilometers now. Is that corn?
It looks like sugar.
Sugar cane.
Yeah.
That's all. Really not much out here,
No.
except for the farms. And it's Sundays, I'm always working the farms. Almost there. Then I have to get my knees and my legs working again to walk again.
Cooperate.
Yeah. Is there a McDonald's in Veracruz that we don't have to drive all the way across like the one we went to last time?
No.
There's only one.
That's the closest one to that's the closest one to the hotel, I think.
No, not to the hotel. We're coming into town right now.
Oh, no.
Is there one right now? Is there one closer to us? To where we are, not the hotel. much like a touristy place. I mean, it is with the museum and all that stuff, but that looks like a rain cloud, and it is a rain cloud because it's raining on us. Told you when I saw it on the map. We didn't bring our raincoats, and I didn't bring my Uncle Tony's garage hoodie. I didn't think in May it was going to be raining. Storm wouldn't do anything to the signal, would it? Address label. That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh.
Back.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're getting pretty close to we got 16 kilometers left to go to get to our destination. I'm not racing very fast. Kind of a weird looking overcast area here. Still a lot of trees around though.
Yeah.
Can Mexican coins be used as screwdrivers? Or are they too
I
wide?
never tried.
Do I have any American coins in my wallet? I think they're all on my desk at home. A quarter works pretty good as a screwdriver. Who's calling you way out here? That rain just enough to dirty the truck, as it always is. about in the last 10 minutes? Anybody have a subject? We have driven all the way across the country and down a ways
With no issues.
with no issues so far. Truck drive's great. New tires help a lot.
Yep.
A lot. The correct new tires help a lot, because if we put the light truck tires on here, it would not have been a smooth ride like it is with these. Freaking Volkswagen. $28.89 for premium here. More than a peso more where we are. Another Seat. They must do big business in this area. Seat. Are there any other toll booths before we get to where we're going? Is anybody giving us a topic for the last 10 minutes?
So I'm getting my 250 back on the road, so I'll probably start doing the repair maintenance on the Chevy. I might even run oil change. So it was 1 year vehicle, trucker car, Dodge or Chevy, not a Ford. Same country, so what is it? Chevrolet says 2006 Chevy Silverado 2050, 2100. So the product says just water, spray bottle, WD might make gasket worse. Chevrolet says the gasket battery able to withstand some petroleum product contact or Chevrolet really messed up.
Everybody has the Roca Plaza on their roofs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to tell you something about the area. No pressure at all. It's like a trucking company. Coming into a little bit of civilization here. A little bit. There's an Oxxo.
Complex intersection ahead.
There's a Hino big
Complex
truck
intersection.
company.
Why is that complex intersection?
I don't know why this guy got in front of me and put his foot on the brake. We're talking about that. Continue straight.
Steven Andrews wants
On Mexico 180B. Parnell, Hereford.
to know what your favorite cheese is.
Cheese.
Yes.
The only thing I can really eat is American cheese and Parmesan cheese. Everything else stops me up more than I'm stopped up right now. I don't get my tacos with cheese or anything with cheese anymore. But Oaxaca was pretty good. Santa Clara. A lot of that is used in the tacos here.
Yeah.
Well, there, I don't know about here. It's more of a white cheese. But I've never really been a cheese connoisseur. If I could eat mozzarella, I suspect would be able to make me a gluten-free pizza. Barbecue chicken, of course. But the mozzarella would not put me in the bathroom for a week. So are we about here?
This is reckless, but it's a lot.
This looks like a lot of businesses here. I know we got ways to go to the hotel, but isn't this where AutoZone is? We're coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I think so. Reckless Venezuela and beaver cheese. City Product says, Miguel, did the guy use compressed air to flush the condenser? You said he said it was partially blocked.
He flushed as much as he could. For the rear air is blocked, is clogged. He says he blew out as much as he could out of the system, but we could not find a dryer. The filter is what he called it, the dryer in the whole town. So he did everything he could to get it working for this trip, but it still needs a little bit more. This is the town, right?
Yep.
Because the port, we're going to be past.
Yep.
Have we passed the port already? AutoZone should be right on there. I'm gonna stop there.
Another song? You need
I'm gonna look around the truck and see if there is anything I need, like bulbs for the license plate light again. They'll stop you like that in the U.S. if they can't. If you don't have a light lighting up your reflectorized plate, even though it's gonna have a temporary on it.
So you're gonna want to stop the light there?
Sure.
Okay, so let's start saying goodbye. Guys, we're gonna stop the live here. Since we are in Veracruz now. Thank you so much, guys, for going to join us on Mother's Day. We will be live later tonight. We will be sending a message about that.
I'm gonna put up a thumbnail and put it up to. We'll decide what time it's gonna be. If I can figure out the right time. Because my phone is on our time, and then it's a different time here. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here, keeping us company, and thank you very much, Uncle Duck, for the donation. That is much appreciated.
Thank you guys for being here. And we'll see you later tonight.
Yeah. We'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.
Bye bye.